Okay, we're here. We've made it. Theoretically, everything is set up correctly. Let's make sure that, like, audio is good. It seems like it. I really don't know how loud this game gets. I'm assuming since it's chill that it's not gonna get too loud, but video is working. Audio seems to be working. We're going to trust that we have done things correctly, even though we're nervous. There we go. Those are the words. So, if you cannot tell, this is the first time I've done something like this. So here we go. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here to play some game demos, because why the heck not? So if you hang out on my YouTube, I have done a poll recently that said, hey, would you be interested if I did new to me game demos occasionally for stream? The feedback I got was mostly, yes, do it. And then somebody was, I think there was like one that was like, whatever works. So I was like, well, that all sounds positive. If you have been in my streams lately, you have heard me bring it up. So either on Twitch or on YouTube, because I stream both places. But here we are, because I finished Dreamlight Valley quests. So Thursday night was kind of in flux. Could have been Dreamlight Valley, just normal resource gathering and maintenance-y type stuff. Or we could take a risk and try something new. And so that's what we're doing. So let's do the quote of the night, and then we will get to the game demo. So the quote of the night is, step through new doors. The majority of the time, there's something fantastic on the other side. And that is from Oprah Winfrey. And it's probably obvious why I picked this quote. And it's because I'm trying something new tonight. I could have dickered about it for a while. I had a lot of game demos to choose from. But because I kind of had been thinking about it before I even polled anybody on YouTube or before I started talking about it in the live streams, I had this demo in particular, the Tiny Bookshop, downloaded because it was recommended to me, and I was like, oh, I should check that out. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I should think about streaming that. And then I was like, you know, there's a lot of game demos out there that it might be fun to stream. Not that I have a huge budget and can justify purchases, and playing game demos is one way to be like, I want to spend all the money. But that doesn't mean I couldn't try something out. And honestly, right now, I probably have it in my budget to pick up a little game. And so I wish I'd thought about this before I started playing the Bookshop simulator, because I have played the crap out of that demo. I've put in way more time than it, you know, is warranted, but it, you know, first of all, the release, the early access release got pushed back a few days because it was in Steam jail. But I had already played it by the time I started thinking about streaming some demos. So I was like, well, what I could do maybe is stream Tiny Bookshop, and then, you know, decide between the two, which I might want to try, or maybe even see what people are interested in seeing more of, if I like them equally. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're trying something new and seeing what might be fantastic waiting behind the door. I did look up how long of a demo it was, because Bookshop Simulator, it caps you at so many upgrades available in that game. Like, you can open up so much space in the shop, you can have access to so many book titles in that, or in the demo. You can only hire so many people. Like, there's limitations on it. But you can play it indefinitely. You just can't ever progress. I think there's multiple locations. So, I mean, but if you want to, there were a couple nights where I was just like, I don't have brain capacity to do anything but like put books on shelves and then restock and pet my cat and do all of that. And that was perfect for just zoning out and just getting in the groove of, you know, filling up bookshelves and selling books. But this game demo, when I looked up how long, it said about 30 minutes. And I was like, that's not really enough for a full stream. So I do have a ton of demos in my wish list on Steam at the moment. But I was hard pressed to be like, well, I'm already kind of debating between these two kind of similar type of games. What do I want to do about, is there another Bookshop game? And there are, but they don't have demos, or at least not that I could find. And if people have suggestions, you are more than welcome to let me know, because I mean, my list can get bigger. It's fine. We'll just do that. But I was looking at some of the other game demos and some other, you know, games that I've been looking at, and maybe some simulator games, because maybe we'll go like the parallel between the simulator as opposed to the parallel between the Bookshop thing, and came up with Teddy's Haven is the other one that I'm going to try and squeeze in tonight. And it said that it only had about an hour in the demo, but it was designed because to be replayable as a demo, because there's like multiple story choices. So I thought, well, that one might give me a little bit more time. So if we play through this demo really quickly and switch over to the other one, we might be able to play it more than once, depending on how all the timing falls out. Sometimes I can be kind of slow, so they may say 30 minutes for a demo, and I could play it for 3 hours because it's just the kind of gamer I am sometimes. But the goal is to at least give maybe half the stream to this and half the stream to the other. And we'll just see how it goes. I have no idea. I've never done anything like this before, and so I'm a little nervous. Theoretically, everything should work correctly, but we'll just have to see if I got it right. Because actually, I came home today. I was like, oh, I have to put a thumbnail together. I don't even know what to do for 2 game demos, and what do I do? Anyway, so we're here. We're going to try something new tonight. It's exciting. Okay. All right, let's start the game. This one's supposed to, I think, have a little bit more narrative than the Bookshop Simulator is. Oh, today is the day. Okay. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. I like the art style. It's very pretty. Tiny bookshop. Cute. Oh, okay. Okay, so summer. So we have seasons and okay, we're keeping track. Okay. Clicking to open, I'm assuming. Ooh, look at the cute little books. Okay, I have crime, drama, fact, fantasy, classic kids, and travel books. Okay. Is this a customer? Or, okay. Ah, okay. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. This is Tilde? I've heard so much about you. What? How? Or like what? Or who are you? Like what? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Why, yes. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilde. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. She winked when she said that. Should I trust you? Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Well, I have some crime stuff and classic stuff. Okay, and it shows me a little arrow. Okay, bravo, you had the right book on hand. Okay. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Okay, this is true. Can confirm. Real world. Sadly, you don't have the right book on offer. Oh. So it's not just any classic, it's a specific classic? Even though you may have the right books or have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. Ooh, interesting. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. Oh. Scales with number of stocked books, plus 3% from Tilde. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Okay. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Because, okay, so I'm assuming because you don't have just one classic novel, you have different classic novels. and therefore you may only have ones that they don't care about. Okay, so the more you have, the more likely you are to match what they want. Managing to sell the last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Okay. Does he have like a sailor hat on? Okay, we got a couple people coming. Oh. 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 People are very particular about their books. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is Fern. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilde. Name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. Oh, goody. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. Just realized I haven't fixed my screen on the side. Okay. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Sounds fair. You might appreciate the events of calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right. So, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? Needed an escape, searching for where I belong, or wanted an adventure? Maybe the middle one. Oh, wow. I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay. And what's your first impression of the town so far? Very, windy, or bit intimidating, or friendly, I think. That one. Don't worry. It really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around. Or, see you around? Okay. Oh, I feel very, very broke. Somebody can buy some. Is there a way I can see, like, what they like? I mean, not, it seems, ooh. Okay. Okay. But not necessarily beforehand. Like, I can't click on, oh, ciao. Oh, I didn't know I could, like, actually click on them to say goodbye. Oh, and now we got to close up. Okay. Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Okay. All right, so Tuesday, summer the 2nd of year 1. Tiny Bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of finding your true home and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Buxtonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Okay, so we've got weather for today and tomorrow. We have events, and it doesn't look like anything's happening until Saturday, where there's a weekly flea market. The Buxtonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. Guest column, Moira's travelogue. Bali on a budget. Don't miss these incredible tips. Okay. You can check out today's. Okay. Keep an eye out for events. Here you can see the money in your pocket. I'm just having it in my pocket. I don't know if that's a good choice. Okay. And then all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage, looks like they're running a little low. Okay. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Okay. Okay, so there's 54 coins. This may be valuable. So many books lying around. May be valuable. How is that 0? Well, that seems silly. Why wouldn't I get that? These should come in handy. Ooh, and it's not a small amount. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling venture. Okay. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. Is it lonely? A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. While equipped, plus 2% to drama sale chance. Okay. Plus 2% to danger. What does that mean? Dangerous? What? Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. Left clicking for that. Okay. But I'm curious what the heck this dangerous is. Plus 2% to danger. What? Okay. Can I not get this too? Because that's cheap and I want more books. Okay. So there's that. I could get something else, but... Ooh, vintage kids books. With really pretty illustrations. Or used book lot. Everything must go. But I don't have any idea of how much either one of those will contain. And I have a decent amount of books except for crime. So I'll go ahead and close up and see what happens. All right, so let's give this lonely cactus a new home. Why, yes. This is... This is your item bar. Is it pointing to something I don't see? Or is it just this down arrow? I don't see an item bar. Okay, from here you can open the newspaper. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like an invisible. It's not like a bar with slots in it. It's just implied that there's a bar at the bottom. Okay. Open the newspaper and customize your bookshop amongst other things. Okay, so we're opening the customize thing, right? Oh, I have to click on this. Okay, click here to customize your bookshop. I was trying to get ahead of things. Trying to do things too fast. Okay. This is your inventory. Drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Okay. Now drop the item onto one of the highlighted slots. So I could put it there, I could put it there. I could put it outside, but it feels like it would be extra lonely if I put it outside. I'm going to put it here. Nice. You got a boost. A boost to drama, but also this danger thing. I'm curious about the danger thing. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though. Sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Is it dangerous because it's prickly? It's a cactus? Why is that? Twitch, you're being weird. All right. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. And now I have to check to make sure that Twitch is behaving correctly. Is this still pinned? Pin this message. It was not still pinned because Twitch is being weird. Well, bite me, Twitch. All right. Do I need that? I don't know if I need that. Let's see. Why is this weird too? Everything is weird. I don't understand. All right. We'll just move along. There we go. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hover over an item to check out what it does. To remove an item, simply right-click it. Okay. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's because it's prickly. Like, people could get poked by it. Does it tell me... If I right-click it, you can decorate inside or outside your shop. Just right-click or left-click here. Oh, look at that. Okay, cute. Click here to manage your inventory by different categories. Okay. Oh, paints. Can I paint it a different color? But it's green already. Like, I already like the green. Neptune. Ooh, I like the names of the car. I cannot pronounce that. Buquinists? Okay, I'm probably butchering the crap out of it. Booker's Gray. Mint. Okay. Kind of like Neptune. Now click the bucket onto what you want to paint. Look for a white dot or use the icons above the bookshop. Okay. Or use the icons above the bookshop. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if I like that color. Like, it's fine, but also kind of like the yellow in there. Gotta audition all the things. So I think I liked the yellow, honestly. Let's do the yellow. Once have satisfied your inner interior director decorator, click this button to save and return. Okay, but I'm curious. Okay, but I want to poke around more. I'm gonna make it. Oh, a sign that says books. While equipped, 5% to customer count. Customer count. Folding table. Why not show off some of your beloved items here? While equipped, +1 to. Okay, it does tell me +1 coin, 1 gold, 1 token, daily expenses, +1. Costs more. Huge, standing, and paintable. Okay. Guest book. People left some sweet messages in here. While equipped, +2% customer count. Does that mean I get 2% more customers in a day? If you sold more than 10 books yesterday. If I sold... Okay. So there's conditions too. Okay. +5% to customer. Oh, okay. So 2%. But if I sold 10 books yesterday, 5%. Fair enough. All right. Oh, I'm still messing around. Okay, what else do we have? We have shelves. I don't want to look at categories. I want all items because I don't have a ton. And actually, can I put this outside? Okay. And can I put a guest book on it? Cute. You definitely want this in here, though. Okay, so then let's do paints. How about that? Okay, that's cute, but I also kind of like this purple. It's really intense. This is how we dicker. This is how we take a 30-minute demo and make it last 4 hours. Not really. Can I also... Oh, okay. I thought these, like, grayed out ones I wouldn't be able to use. At least it lets me look at them. I'm going to do the purple, just for funsies. Stop. What is that? Oh, it's the cactus. Okay. Oh, but I can't see the cactus from in here. What is that? Paint scraper. Removes added color from items in your book. Oh. Interesting. What happens if I click that? It started out brown. Would it stay brown or would it do something else? What is this? Can I paint those things? Oh, I was wondering if I could actually paint the thing. Interesting. Interesantes. All right. Well, where's the Payne's Gray? Payne's Gray is kind of already what we got going on there. Ooh, that's interesting. How about this brown? No, I actually kind of like the black better. So, what about the roof? The roof is on fire. Okay, mint. Kind of like that. Why not? For funsies! Okay. Confirm. Welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Okay. Going to a location has a travel cost. Okay. Which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. Well, okay. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Okay. Click to place the selected genre into your shelf. Click and drag books to place multiple books. Well, there's like only one. Nice. This book is now in your shop. Okay. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book finding a book they will like within that genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. Okay, 19, 21, 40. Oh, you can remove books from your shelf with a right click. Well, oh, you want me to actually do that. Okay, let's fill up the shelves. No need to leave any empty space. Fair enough. So any books. Okay, so let's see. We've got a 40% chance there. Classic. Might want to do classic. dramas. Okay. Fantasy. Alright. Does it matter if they're together, or is it just the aesthetically pleasing? Okay, drama needs some help. Not surprising. Crime needs some help. Okay, but let's go ahead and put drama like that and crime here, and then let's see how we're doing. Drama is still pretty low. Travel has... Oh, but you know what? There were a lot of people who were wanting travel. So I kind of wonder if I should... I mean, I don't know. Do we get the same people? Oh, look at all these different... Okay. Place, remove. Cycle genres. Okay, okay. And fill. Okay. Pick genre. I don't need to do that. Okay. So... let's go ahead and take another drama and do that. But I kind of want to leave travel because travel was really popular. I don't know if we'll get the same mix of customers, but why not? What? Okay. Waterfront Square. Oh, okay. I clicked the wrong lower right button. Did you notice you can look around a location? I did not. Click and drag to move your review. You can interact with things by clicking on them. A buoy. Travel sale chance. Okay. If I click on this... Oh! I didn't think it was actually going to do anything to the bird. Oh! Okay. Apparently you can click on all kinds of stuff. Oh, wiggly. Oh, can I click on that? Can you click on things in the distance? Yeah, it wants me to open, but there's like things that make noise. Oh, what's this? The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Sure. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. Okay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a standard one, or a stranded one, at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, excuse me, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles shown to look different above and below water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch the plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today, and also discovered there might be book thievery. Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. I wonder if that's because it's the demo or because there's something to be done to fix it. Okay. Interesting, though. Interesting you can click stuff before you do this. Right. I'm assuming time does not pass at all until I officially open the store, which I appreciate. Means I can dick around for a while. That's the other thing about the Bookshop Simulator, is that once you, like, before you start the day and after the day ends, time really stops. I mean, you can still do stuff, but time stops. Look at that with our accessibility. Good for us. Ah, see? Travel. Shiver me timbers. I love Around the World in 80 Days. Fantastic. And a fantasy? Nice! That's 2 books for that one person. This shop is ship-shape. Ooh, we're going for a 3rd. Ooh. See? Travel books. I'm glad I left more of those. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. But I want to stay here, or good call. No, let's be appreciative. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. Okay, Tildy. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. Visit this lively spot in the town center. Go to the cafe and speak to Tildy. Okay, challenge unlocked. Okay, so challenge is interesting. Meet Tildy at the cafe. Tildy asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Also, fair. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Okay. Hello. Is the bird smelly or something else? Challenge unlocked. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. Cool. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Fantastic for all your planning needs. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it at any time to check on your progress. Just left-click the journal in your item bar. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. A windy walkway overlooking Bookston Bay. Come by and listen to the waves. So this is at the waterfront, and travel seems to be the one I'm selling the most of, which we know. So it's quiet. Okay. This is the total number of books you have sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Okay, looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookston Bury. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Okay. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more information. Ah, and that's the thing that was on the first card. Okay, good. Click on the arrows to the corner, in the corners to flip to another page. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. Let's read this real fast. A cozy establishment overlooking the historical town square, owned by Tildy's friend. And this is the challenge thingy to go to the cafe and speak to Tildy. So let's navigate. Oh, okay, so and it tells you how many stamps. Like total. If I click on it, will it take me back there? Nice. What about this? Okay, so characters. We have like character description. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here to track your progress. Interesting. So it tells me her genres. Oh, and I love the fact that there's tooltips on everything. Like, I love that stuff. Okay. Makes it really nice if you forget things to have little pop-ups like that. Just to remind you. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. Okay. So I think I have all of the stuff in place. Danger. +2 from the cactus. Customer count. Nice. And daily expenses are 5, but that's okay. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and what will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply left-click on one of the days to see more details. That's nice. Okay. I'm assuming we have more information about the past because we were there to document some stuff. Okay, new stuff. Fantastic. This is the weekly flea market. Attend the weekly flea market to find cool secondhand treasures. What's that? Summer bonfire. Can I go past the season? Can I go to another season? I do like being able to look ahead in calendars and games like this, though. So the fact that I can't... Maybe it's because I haven't done it yet. Maybe it would be more likely to be there after having experienced it, or maybe it's because of the demo. But I like being able to look through an entire year in case I lose track and want to plan ahead. Fern. Last seen at Waterfront Square and likes fantasy and travel. Anyway. All right. Fantastic. Okay. It's interesting that, oh, it's number 2. So hotbar. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? I work here. So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Oh, that was very blushy. Okay, sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to the far beach in case you want to drop by there soon. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. I'm assuming a new location to sell. Afternoon at the seaside. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. Okay. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Interesting. Ooh. Somebody is buying the crap out of my books. Holy cow. Who is that? They have like 6 books? 7? Who is that? Oh, they finally ran out of books they wanted. They bought a lot. Thank you. It's like a whole bunch all at once. Wow. Okay. Money, money, money. Oh, it's time to close up. And voila. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Ooh. Oh, were those the same listings from the day before? That's interesting. Now might be a good time to buy them. Does that mean that they could get discounted, but might also go away? Although you could wait longer. Ooh. Oh, and risk someone else buying them first. Interesting. An interesting element. Okay. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Okay. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Okay. Oh, and it even tells you from yesterday. Okay. Public park still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. Okay. So, anonymous poetry discovered at Far Beach. Enigmatic bottled verses captivate literature students. All right. So, it looks like... lifestyle travel logs. Although I'm going to a different part of town, so I may not need comedies and tragedies. Superb prose and storytelling. Although it sounds more like drama to me. I might pick this one up. Holy crap. I don't know if I needed that many kids' books. I wasn't expecting that many. Okay, well, that's fine. New. Customize your bookshop. Oh, I need to close this. Okay, we close it like that. Fair enough. Ooh, and it's not cheap to get there. Okay, that's all right. So, we only bought the one thing of books. All right, can we hang this? Sure. Okay. All right. So now we can go in to our thingy. I need some travel books. Okay. And fantasy. And let's go ahead and put fact here, and then we'll put a drama. Okay. And then what else do I have? I need to get rid of some of these kids' books. Maybe I'll leave it 6 and 4. Okay, what else do I have? I have... You know what? I'm just gonna do that. And then we'll do this. And that. Okay. And we'll just make that whole row kids books because I've got so many of them. I kind of want to get rid of them. Like, please increase the odds of selling them. Oh, no! I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go to Cafe Liberté or whatever. And I take it back? No. Alright, that's fine. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Sunny, it's just nice today. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Okay. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I have some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. A square buoy. Travel sail chance. Tattling trout. It echoes the wisdom of the sea. Critics say it's just Davy Jones' mouthpiece. Well equipped, +4 to travel sail chance. While the fish is talking, 25% to maritime effects, and -2 recommendations per day. Distracting is what they call it. Okay, interesting. Walt's trusty globe could help you sail the 7 seas and beyond. Well equipped, +1 daily expenses for each different location you visited in the last 7 days. +2 to travel sail chance. Okay, well, I don't think I need any of that right now. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be outsold by you. Why don't you make a bet? Or why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Okay. Introduce the locals to your literary selection. Sell 20 books to sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Alright. Is there any more stuff over here? Can I poke a bird again? Ding. Okay. Oh. He's a dog. Hello. Hello. This little stray seems a bit hungry. Feed the stray. The stray you met seems really hungry. Why don't you throw him a bone or something? I don't have anything like that, though. I would like to pet the dog. Can I pet him before I feed him? Yes. Okay. Like, you have to be careful petting dogs you don't know. You don't know. Alright. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Excellent. I need some help here. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they are looking for. Okay. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Okay. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they are looking for. Wow, that's a new personal best. I only want nonfiction. I hate those condescending self-help books, though. Okay. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while other things are really important to your customer. Okay. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so you make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Okay. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Okay. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Click to inspect a book. Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. Follow the triumphs and trials of a remarkable family as the Debois clan shapes and is challenged by the very history of Buxtonbury. Okay. The short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count can all helpful to inform your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? That's a new personal best. A success story, personal best. Nonfiction, it's a story about a family. Not self-help. Once you found a match, try recommending it to them. Sure. Okay, there you go. Amazing! The Devoir family sounds very interesting. Perfect recommendation. Fantastic. You're welcome. Oh, you might have just found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Fantastic. Wow, your customers just became inspired. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. While active, plus 15% to all book sale chance. Nice. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increase the sale chances across all genres for a short while. Okay. I will try. Okay. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I want some cold, hard facts. Also, I'd like a 21st century read, but I don't usually go for anything too niche. Okay. So it's 21st century. Okay. A collection of over 90 prehistoric plants. Okay. Illustrated by Angela Rizza and Daniel Long in this remarkable guide, readers of all ages may find their new favorite fossil. Okay, maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. Okay. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Interesting. An incredible insight, 1951. An incredible insight into the history of our oceans. It's not what she wants, though. 1988. Goodness, these are... Oh, it's because I was in the classics. Okay. Highlight of my route. Cold, hard facts. 7 acting students at an elite arts college are very familiar with Shakespearean drama. But soon the fictional power struggles and love entanglements. And okay, that's not really facts, though. Drama, kids, fact, fantasy, travel. Okay, maybe we're here. Book-inspired recipes. Need I say more? When best-selling romance authors team up with chefs to create their own dishes, you might be in for a treat. Published in 1300. What? Okay. Have you ever wondered what people were cooking during the Great Depression, or did you always want to try a recipe from ancient Rome? Max Miller was curious about the same thing, and this fun book recreates his viral cooking adventures page. I kind of think this one might work. Yeah! Nice. Okay. Everybody has to eat. People might want to cook food from different times. That'd be interesting. It's an interesting little piece there to have, like, yeah, recommendations. Okay. What's the catch of the day? I usually prefer nonfiction. I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. Oh. Upgrading and repairing PCs. A definitive guide to everything PC related. Scott really makes it sound easy. A book for PC repair enthusiasts and those who might want to upgrade all the way to an unbelievable 64 megabytes of RAM. What's the catch of the day? This doesn't sound right. In this totally real travel log from the 13th century, follow the author's self-insert, conveniently named Marco Polo, on his legendary travels from Venice to Beijing. Drama, non-fiction, though, so... Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any of that. Oh, The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Oh, they're actually using... Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, they are using... Yeah. Fisherman. I'm gonna go ahead and do the PC one. Oh, looks like you've managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. Interesting. Huh, I hadn't heard of upgrading and repairing PCs yet. I've never tried that before. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, as much as I'm enjoying the other Bookshop game, this one might be good to stream though. Because it's got like some nuance to it. And not to say that the other one may not, but sometimes simulator games can get really repeaty, and there's definitely times and places like, I love playing Power Wash Simulator, but there's definitely like a mode I'm in when I'm playing that game, and I felt the same way when I was playing the other simulator. That's okay. May pick this one. Ah, thank you. And I knew it was 3 days. I should have gone to another location, but that's okay. Those are some interesting mechanics, though, and definitely I like the narrative elements. I do think that if I was picking a game, like, it depends on what I'm picking it for. If I'm picking it for streaming, this would be probably a, well, I don't know if I was going to say it's a clear winner, because honestly, I really like playing simulator games, and sometimes people just want to relax. Maybe they're playing the same game or playing something different. I really enjoy the other one. I think eventually I'll have both, you know? Because they're definitely different experiences from each other so far. Yeah, I did. I did enjoy it. See, I knew this was going to be the big problem with trying some demos, though, was that I'm going to want all the games. Maybe I'll just make it a poll, because I don't know if I can pick, because it's definitely different. And I would play them for, like, different reasons. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm worried that the other one I may or may not, like, I may get into, like, a zone. And I don't know how engaging that would be for stream, but maybe people would be into it. I don't know. Maybe I should let people decide. Make my mind up for me. Wait, what? Is it letting me play more? I thought it would only let me play 3 days. Okay, well, let's play some more if it'll let me play some more. Let's try on. Oh God, more kids books. Okay. Saturday market gets bigger. Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions. At our town's ongoing flea market in time, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip: turning up between 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Okay. And that's not until Saturday. Bay cluttered by buoys. Local fishers' nets are full of unregistered buoys. Okay. No more kids' books today. Cheap used books. Cheap meaning free. Interesting. I will take free, though. Do I want to buy this birdhouse already? Back sale chance. Calming. Animal. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of that. I know they said seasonal doesn't have to be scooped up quick, but like... I like that it tells you how long they've been sitting there. Formerly at the Grand Hotel, this bell has seen impatience in all its beautiful shapes and forms. I'm gonna get that. And then I'm gonna put it in my thingy. Alright, so... Oh! Thank you for playing our demo, it says. It says, no, you cannot play more. But why? Why let me do it? Alright, that's fine. Interesting. Oh. Anyway, okay. Confirm. I just want to play one more day because I meant to go someplace else. I know I could start it again and play it again, but okay. It's pretty fun. Okay. All right, well, what time are we at? Oh, we're not even to the halfway point yet. Actually, honestly, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other game. Let me know what you think. Have you played Tiny Bookshop yet? Have you played Tiny Bookshop and Bookshop Simulator? And if you had to choose between one of them, which one would you pick? If you wanted to see more of one of them, which one would you pick? Like, or are you intrigued? Are you seeing the fact that they are different games, much like I am, and want to see both of them because, well, they're different from each other, right? So, all right, so let's go ahead and do, save and quit. All right. All right, and now I need to switch to the other. Oh, my face looked different. All right, so let's switch over. That was a good little demo though. Just because I've played the other one way too, I've played like 12 hours of the other one. Like I said, you can just keep playing it forever. I've made like over $40,000 in the demo. And I have crammed like every inch. Like I think you can only have, oh gosh, is it 12 book titles, 4 comic book titles, and 4 bookmarks. And every single one of them has their own display now. So each book title, each comic book title has a full display. And I think I have 4 used bookshelves plus the rare bookshelf. Anyway, I have like crammed my demo. That's, you know, I should have set that up. I should have set up, even though I've been playing it, so it's not like it would be a new to me thing, just to show off how ridiculous. Maybe we'll do that at the end if we run out of this next game. But yeah, I was like, I wonder if I can get this many bookshelves into the demo. And I can. I can pack it in there. It doesn't, I mean, people can still move around and they still shop. Just because it's not as aesthetically pleasing as it could be if there was more space. But, I mean, people can still get to the books. There's even still a seating area. I have 2 counters for checkout. It's so crazy. Anyway. All right. So this is Teddy's Haven, a fantasy-inspired shop simulator. So it's kind of on the simulator side as opposed to the bookshop side. But one of the reasons I picked this was it actually wasn't one of the demos that I had come across. I found like some people suggesting demos to try for cozy games, which is where a lot of my current wish list came from. But I was like, well, why don't I scroll through, because Steam will like suggest games that are similar to the one that you're looking at. So I was looking at some of the ones that I already had on my list, and I came across this one. And part of the reason I picked it is because it's not just a shop simulator. There's also like some gardening aspects. There's some animal aspects, like things to do outside of the shop itself. And it's fantasy. There's fantasy creatures in here. And I thought, this sounds up my alley. So let me make sure that my sound sounds good. It's kind of hard to tell, but we will. It's going to do that every time I switch screens. I think I even tried to switch to the full screen option when I was setting up the stream stuff. And, oh, that's something else I need to do. I need to go to Twitch and update game we're playing so I can get into the other categories. So do they have Teddy's Haven as an option? Okay, we'll go into Teddy's Haven then. Done. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Is that everything? Sure. Alrighty. But usually if you switch your video to, yeah, it's already in full screen. There's borderless and there's windowed, and I don't like playing in. But neither one of these, let me try borderless again. Yeah, neither one of these are letting me move my mouse from monitor to monitor seamlessly. And sometimes when you do that, it's fine. Like, I can hit a button and switch between the two. And sometimes when I play games like that... Oh, that's better. Okay, we'll leave it on borderless then. So just a FYI, borderless for being able to move your mouse out without it, like, doing a little flash thing. Yay! Fun. Okay. So, without further ado, demo number 2. Okay. Oh, I can pick a place. There's a waterfall here. I'm going to pick the waterfall. Okay. Oh, head outside. Teddy's Haven World saves only when you go to bed at the end of the day. I also saw that this had a lot. This didn't have pressure. Okay, so we have a little bed. This is our room. Oh, and a cat named Sarah. Tend and rename. Actually, I want to see your face. Can I see your face? No? Oh! Okay, that purr was very loud. Just change it just a little bit. Serena. Okay. For funsies. Can I open things? Okay, obviously shelving. Is this our whole shop at the moment? Like just this? Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. There's a dragon. Okay. Feel like we're running a little glitchy. I'm wondering if I should adjust some settings. Okay. Hey, you. Oh, that's just my little cottage. I see. Hi. Speak to the mage. Just click on him. Okay, I thought there would be like a little icon or something, but there was not. Welcome. You've made it to Ursa, a peaceful land where magic flows gently and spirits walk beside us. Adventurers come and go, picking up supplies before heading off to faraway places. But here, there's no rush, no pressure, just the quiet joy of making something your own. This is your shop. Shape it however you like. Stock what calls to you, decorate every corner, and set your own pace. Some shopkeepers stick to their shelves, others wander the wilds for rare finds. Both paths are part of the magic. Ursa is more than a place. It's a memory, a tribute, and a gentle reminder of the ones we've loved and the stories we carry. The spirits here remember too, and they welcome you with open arms. We're glad you're here. Take your time. Make it yours. Okay. Oh. His hands are very large. Okay. Well, enter your shop. Left click to pick up the box, and then left click again to place a shelf. Okay, so this was... Ooh. Well, hello. Open. Rotate. Okay. Does it matter which way it's facing? I could box it back up. Oh, and could I actually place it up high? That's weird. Clipping through the wall. Anyway. I don't really want to... I mean, like, does it matter? Anywhere is good for now. Left click and hold on the shelf to pick it up and adjust its position. Okay. Place the 2 remaining furniture items in the shop. Well, we're just gonna plop it right back down where it was. Ah. As if by magic. Okay. Hold on. Is this like a floating shelf? Weird. It's weird that it clips through the wall. Okay. Ooh, I like that the displays are looking different. And the rustic. Purchase item crates from the Book of Summoning. Tip. Consider buying 1 crate from each category. Okay. I'm assuming the upper right is what my money is. Some kind of coin. Magic coins. Book of Summoning. Bag of endless storage. What the heck was that? Book of almost everything. Oh, that's right. It was like, I think this is D&D inspired, so I should be, and should not be surprised about some of these objects in here. Okay. Book of Summoning. Okay. So we have produce. We have... You're gonna give me an empty crate for 0? Potion of Health. Potion of Magic. Rustbite. Ironclad Blade. Okay, so what kind of furniture? Is there specific stuff that can go on? This is produce. Okay. And this is a weapon display. And this is just a small shelf. Okay. Look at all this cute stuff. Cheese barrel. Ashton Crucible. Okay. So, and then there's paint. Ooh, look at that. Kind of teal. I like the forest green. If you don't know I'm a sucker for green yet, you haven't seen my hair. Okay, let's look at the products again. So there's produce. Cost per crate. So, is there any difference to buying the different ones? Or just... Oh, okay. Amount received. Cost per crate. Well, I'm going to buy the sundew bulb and the kakaroto. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Shelf items. Do I actually... Are these actually 2 shelves over here? Could I put a product on here and here? If that's the case, I'll buy both health and mana, right? Or magic. Purchase and purchase. Oh lord, everything's just appearing in the... Okay. It's been summoned. Fair enough. Okay. Left click the crate to pick it up, and then left click a shelf to place the items on it. Whee! Ooh. Is there a way to... Okay. I didn't know if maybe I could... Ooh. Can I actually put more? Okay. I could fill this whole thing up. Okay. Now, what do I do with the empty crate? Crates with items can be stored in the bag of endless storage. But what about crates without items? Can I get... Pit of Devastation. Okay, but it has nothing in it. So do I actually devastate it? Do I... Oh, well. Do I place it? No. Can I recycle it? Can I get credit back from the vendor? Okay. So now... I'm assuming... Oh. Restocking. So you gain levels. Excellent. Do we just devastate these things? I'm assuming that that's the answer. It just feels weird. Can I also put you here? Yes. Fancy. Look at us go. All right. I'm assuming you go in here. Woo! Well, that's efficient. All right. I do like the style of this. Okay, so I need to get some weapons. Like, instead of a trash can, you know. It's more fun. So I also need some weapons. Now, can I get... yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of each, because why the hell not? Can I actually fit all of them in here, or is this just... No. I would need a second thingy. Which, you know what? I'm gonna get a second thingy. Weapon display. Because why not? You gonna let me? I will do it. Purchase. I will spend so much money on before I ever open my shop. Oh, nope. Gotta stop doing that, woman. Can I... Is there a way to make it behave, or am I just gonna have to suck it up and deal with the fact that if I don't line it up perfectly, it'll be mildly irritating for me. Look at those. Those are intense looking. Okay, so we need to price things too. Fabulous. Is there a run? Hold shift to run? Or is that a toggle? It's a toggle. Okay, good to know. Okay. So, match market price. Okay, so we've got the purchase cost is 41. The market price is 68. So, match market price. Do we want it to be more? Does the crate price change? Because it says current. That would be interesting to me if they actually added an element in of price fluctuation. Well, let's just do market price. I don't know if we have any kind of rating where, like, maybe people might pay a little bit more if they think that we're a better vendor. Well, let's match the market price. Or if we should undercut stuff. I don't know what that would do. Match. Sure, we'll just make it simple for now. We're not going to overthink things. Confirm. And that's that. Okay, go to the register scroll and left click to open the register. Fair enough. But what about... Ooh. Finances. So there's going to be people to hire. Or creatures. I don't know. Bills. I saw a goat as a customer in one of the preview videos. I was like... But not in a bad way, like in a what kind of way. Statistics, loans, a mere stipend, a peasant's trap, nightly pittance. Okay. Upgrade. Alchemist agreement. I know I don't have enough coin for that, but toy maker slime set. Ooh. Beast Guild. Furniture update. Culinary gear. Oh, future update. Oh, unlock at store level 100. Holy banana pants. All right, wait, what else? Expansion. Not available in demo. That's fine. We know they're here to tease us. Okay. Stocking. Earth wisp. Ooh. You can have wisps. And you can have hopper. Are you a frog? Okay. Change shop name. Oh, I can't do it because it's a purchase situation. Okay, that's fine. Let's make some money then. Okay. Interesting. Collect coin to activate. Okay. Take some time to explore the store's interactions. When you're ready to begin, click the candle of the passing day near your register to start your day. The store's interactions. Can we roll? Can we get a critical failure? Anyway. What do you mean interactions? Can I just start the day? I mean, let me just do this. Oh! Apparently it needs time to reset. That's fine. Oh! Oh no! Not a one! Wasn't I just saying that? I love that it's like a little pop too. Pop. Anyway. Okay, candle of passing day. Wait for your first customer to arrive. In the meantime, you might find some berries or stones to harvest outside. Why am I doing that while my store is open? Oh, and they actually come up. Hey, look. Oh, ghost berry. okay. It's a flower I can have. It's very pretty. Oh, harvesting level 2. Oh yeah, open your journal to see the progress. Okay, hold on, hold on. There's a customer. She's got green hair. Hello. Although it is kind of that venomy green that is very popular. Kind of an acid green. Okay, where is my journal? How do I open that? Did it tell me? J. J opened it. Restocking, harvesting. Oh, and it looks like there's probably a lot of space for stuff. And they are into those. Maybe I've priced too low. Maybe I should be pricing above the market. Did you get enough? Oh, oh, oh. Hello. Oh, hi. Oh, good lord. Okay. Left click items to place them in the bag. I mean, that looks like a good adventure. Like a weapon and some food. Get it. You might want some health potions. Okay, I've got the coin bag. Count out the exact change, then return the coin bag, or use the mage pad to the left of the register scroll. Okay. So, I need to give her $3.98. Okay, so I'm assuming... That not $3.98? Return 50 cents. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why my brain... I was thinking these were both quarters, and I don't know why. Because I'm not used to a 50-cent piece being regular. Count out the exact change. Okay, then what? Click on her? Here's your money. What do I do? Do I click this? No. What? Take it. Oh, okay. Oh, good lord. Everybody's ready to go. Okay. Man, these were really popular. Bagging. Bagging is a skill. What? Okay. Get used to the fact that there's a 50-cent piece. Okay. There you go, sir. I wonder what this is. So I'm going to try that this time. Because in Bookshop Simulator, it's a credit card reader, but obviously we don't have credit cards. Maybe we have magic cards. There's a trading card game simulator. It doesn't have a demo, though. Okay, so what do I do with this? Return 1651. Is that how that works? Oh. Oh, what? Oh, that doesn't open until... Ooh, first person to get health potions. Good for you. And a carrot. You might be hungry later, but you won't be hurting. Okay. There you go. She has really green eyes. Ooh, and purple. Hello. Purple eyes. We will take it. Good. Purple hair. I'm liking the fact that they have all these interesting hair and eye color combinations. You do have very large hands. Oh, I'm sorry. Good lord, woman. Look how much magic. You got some spells you're gonna be casting? What are you doing? Well, and Bookshop Simulator, I rounded everything to the nearest dollar, so even when I ran the register, I didn't have to worry about any coin change. Maybe I should do that here. What's up? How's it going? You gonna have a good adventure out there? Thanks for your business, man. It's awesome. Alright. Uh-oh. Click on it. It's got the man bun going. Do I have a day? Do I have like a clock of some sort? Oh, the candle goes away. Okay, good to know. Makes sense. All right, what am I doing? I'm giving you change. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, god dang it. It's a little, the things are a little finicky to click on. I wonder if there's a sensitivity. Hold on. Options. Give me, horizontal sensitivity. Okay. Can we go down just a little bit? Maybe like a, nope, not that far. Okay, can I just, okay, let's do it this way. Ooh, no, why did you fight me? Don't fight me. Fight me. Okay, apply. Is that better? Feels a little better. Let's see what it feels like when I actually click on things. Oh, no change? Good for you. I am also an exact change person if I can help it. Whoa. Wee. How many of those? Oh. I feel like I've been selling a ton of those, and there's still a bunch over there. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, nope. And there you go. Whoa. Blue hair, and that's an intense ponytail. Hi, ma'am. You're also, look at those eyes. I like the fact that they're the characters. I mean, I'm sure there are a bunch of different options and they're randomized for each person, but like, I like the variety of them. That's for sure. All right. I can already tell that I have already set myself up for like some tough decisions, y'all. I don't know how I feel about them being like merged into one as they're shopping though. That's odd. I get it, but also like the Bookshop game does that too. Fantastic. Your mohawk over there. Oh crap, I'm out of weapons. Yeah, honestly, you couldn't put, there wasn't as many weapons to put on the thing at one time. Can I go ahead and order another? Now, I wonder also if I put this here, it matches the price. Okay, good. I was hoping that that would be the case. Now, the other question is that will it maintain the price that it was set at before? $5.58. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Go away. I want to look at this. Yes. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Research complete. At least for that. Okay, hello. Did you buy my newly stocked weapons? I think I need more health potions, too. What you got? What you got? Fabulous. I might have to make you wait. Just bought out the last of my health potions in this thing. Well, I guess we'll just need more displays and stuff. Hey! How are you, Bama? I am trying new things. I played the Tiny Bookshop demo earlier. It was fairly quick, which I'm glad I looked up that it was going to be fairly quick, because otherwise I would not have been set for a whole stream. Which is why I'm also playing this. So, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I think I might need to adjust the sensitivity again. But since I have already tried the Bookshop Simulator demo, I didn't want to play that too because I've already tried it and it wouldn't be new to me. So I picked a simulator game because I couldn't find another Bookshop kind of cozy game. I know there are other ones out there, but I couldn't find one with a demo. So I was like, well, why not try this? It looks cute and fun. You look intense. I hope you have a good whatever it is you're getting ready to do. Ah, my candle's out. It looks like the adventurers have turned in for the night. Time to head home, get cozy, and rest up for a new day. But it won't stop until I go to bed, so I would like to restock So I'm gonna need both potions. I got 22 carrots left, or whatever they're called. They're called something different. Kakarato? Anyway. So have you seen this game before, or is this also new to you? Purchase. Do I want to? Why would I purchase an empty crate? Wonder what that's about. Small double shelf as opposed to a. I wonder what the difference is for the small double shelf instead of the small shelf. Little bummed about Autonomica. Yeah, that pushed back to November. I haven't watched the little video yet that they put out today, but I read. Well, I skimmed and then read chunks of Alex's update on it, so it's okay. I would like for them to feel more confident in putting out their alpha. I did notice that there was a section that said streamers could stream it. So I'm totally down for when it comes out. Which Play with Moxie play this? Yeah, it wasn't even on my radar. I found it because I found some other recommendations for Cozy Game demos that were available because I was wanting to try out some new stuff, and so I ended up finding this because it was on a suggested section on Steam related to one of the other ones on my list. So I was like, you know what, I like fantasy and this is a simulator game, and it does have a lot of similarities as far as gameplay to Bookshop Simulator. Okay. Now, does that mean I can place more than 2 items here? Or is it just a bigger shelf of the 2 items? It's going to have room for 4. Okay, that's good to know. So now I have a room for a bunch of that stuff. Okay. But yeah, I hadn't even until I think I was looking around yesterday because I was like, I need to find out just how long that tiny bookshop demo was. And when I saw that it was about 30 minutes, it was like 3 days of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and do 2 more of those and 2 more of those so we can fill all the shelf space that we have. Since we don't have additional product at the minute. Oh, you know what? I know why you would get a crate. So if I destroy the crate and then I get new product and I would want to put something else in its spot, I would need a crate to come back and pick the stuff up off the shelf. There we go. Yay, we answered our own questions. But I like the fact that this game has some stuff to do externally. Like, I went out and picked some berries. Which, if it's in the Bookshop Simulator demo or game, it wasn't in the demo, like something like that. But I didn't get the impression that there was things to do outside of just managing the shop, so that's an interesting. Is that a turkey over there? What the heck is that? I'm gonna have to go look. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get another one of those and another one of those and another couple of those, and we'll stock them till full, and then we'll put the rest in the storage. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, how many are gonna fit there? Ooh. Gotten back to Palia. You know, I've been looking at Palia since it's free to play, and it seems like there's a butt ton of content in it. But it's a little intimidating. Not in a bad way, just like, how much is it gonna take over my life kind of way. Because, you know, because it's got so much content. But I've never even watched anybody play it, and I've never played it myself. So, I don't know. I'm also seriously considering picking up, and you might have an opinion, since you have either seen or played the 3 games that I am considering at the minute, although, well, I don't know, I'm only in the first day of this game, and I'm already into the vibe of it. But if you had to pick, ooh, is this another kitty? Another kitty. Okay, I want to rename you too. I'm going to name you... I'm going to name you Bugsy. I'm just going to give them slightly different names than what they had originally. But if you were to watch gameplay of this game, Bookshop Simulator, or Tiny Bookshop, which do you think you would be most interested in? Or does it even matter to you? Are you like all of them kind of Dawn Feather? I can pet the chickens. Dawn Feather. They're all called Dawn Feather. Well, I'm not going to rename you all. Because I'm not sure. And I think I'm going to justify picking up at least one. And while I have played the crap out of Bookshop Simulator demo, I liked the narrative aspects of Tiny Bookshop, and I'm curious to see like what this does beyond the first day. The fact that I can even run around out here. What is up there? And now that Autonomica's on the delay. Well, and that's the other thing. I don't know if you read all of the thing that came out that he sent out with it, but there won't be multiplayer right away. So, because I was a little worried that my husband would, because my husband's also got an alpha key. I didn't know how he would feel about me streaming and playing without him, but we're not going to be able to play together anyway. Like, and it's going to be, I mean, I don't think it's going to take over, like, streaming life. Ooh, is that a gravestone? I'm sorry, I'm going to pick all these berries and then go look. But it's just kind of a bummer that we can't play until later. You'd be more interested in this one? Oh. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff in Palia, and I have no doubt that I'd probably get into it. It definitely looks like a game I'd be interested in. That's interesting that you'd pick this one. I mean, this is, like I said, this is literally the first day. I'm just screwing around because there's like stuff to do. Is that a unicorn? Excuse me? It was magical. It loves little crystals. What? Lunacite shard. Excuse me? Okay, part of the reason I picked this game was because it was magical, and I'm still like, oh, it's magical! Palia is the reason you switched to playing on PC. Interesting. Well, and the fact that it's free, although I feel like there's stuff to pay for in it. I know they tell me to go to bed, but like, also, look at all this stuff I can do. Okay, so then there's the other question. Well, not the other question. The other consideration is that some of these games are bundled with other games. Excuse me? Hello? Are you aggressive in any way? I heard this game was very, very chill, so I'm assuming not. I've watched too many horror movies where there's like a possessed goat. I was a little intimidated when I walked up on you at first because he was looking right at me. But no, we're fine. Whisper Hoof. Can I pet you? Pet your sheep butt? I'm gonna pet your sheep butt. Look at all these sheep butts I'm petting. More berries. Okay. Okay, I might. I was just saying, the bundles. There's, was it this game that was bundled with, there was a little puzzle game I was really interested in. And I don't even know if there's a demo for it. I might have to look, but I like little puzzle games too. So I was like, ooh, maybe I could justify this little bundle of a puzzle. There's like a green gem over there. What is all this stuff? This is not your average simulator game. like a big tree in the distance too. What is happening? Azure Pinch. How do I get... I thought I... Tend? Tend means pick it up, apparently. I thought I was gonna, like... How would you pet a crab? What is that? Teleport home. Oh, okay. A little teleportation stone. Interesting. Okay, maybe I should actually go home and start the day, though. Is there a way to get over there? See, I just said I should go home, and I'm like, wait, what how do I get over there? Do I get a boat? There's like a little castle and stuff. What is up there on the mountain? It looks like a little fire is happening up there. Ooh. Crystal in the sky? It's the castle in the air. Oh, wait. Bonus points if you've read that book. I'm actually reading it with my little one. I could still pick up... I mean, I could pick up the other two eventually anyway. What is that? A rotating obelisk sort of thing in the... Are those dinosaurs? Azure Berry. Well, in Palia, you can play multiplayer too, right? I feel like the few times I've kind of like popped in just to see what people are doing with Palia, it's been people playing together. Okay, stop picking berries and just go look at the thing and the dinosaurs apparently. I feel like I saw those in the in like the little preview video that they had on Steam. But I hadn't registered them really. This game is supposed to be chill though, so I'm assuming you will not attack me. You look aggressive as hell though. Look at that guy. I've played too much Ark. Are you aggressive in any way? Coco Raptor. Brilliant scale. Am I just pulling scales off of you? Awesome Saurus. What? Hi. Okay. Radiant scale. Okay. Radiant scale. Okay. Weird. All right. I'm into it, but it's still weird. Are you like the big daddy rock up there? What are you doing? Just spinning around. Okay. Paleo is very multiplayer. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're teleporting home. Okay, we're gonna go to bed so we can actually, like, do another day of shop. But I like how much stuff there is outside of just gameplay. Hello. I like how loud the purring sound is. It's very satisfying. My husband today was feeling very sad for... we used to have 3 cats, and his cat was the last one to pass away, and it's been just over a year. And I came home, and he was feeling very sad. Missing his buddy. It's tough. It's tough losing them. Can I pick these trees too? Shake this tree. Oh! I don't want to chop it down though. I apparently... Sun apple. Now, what do you do with this stuff? Besides just hoard it. Like, where is it? Mining, tending, bagging, harvesting, restocking. Okay, I'd like to hire somebody so I can go explore. Like, run my shop for me so that I can go look at stuff. Can I hire anybody yet? Management. Can I want you. 150 hire cost. I don't have the money for it. I spent all my money. Hello? You guys are trustworthy, right? I'm just gonna run up this hill and see what's up here. Oh, I'm still running. Okay. You guys are fine. Do they rob me? Am I good? Will they wait forever for me? Is that a mine? What is that? It's a tree. Holy shit. Okay. Look at these crystals. What did you want to play? Oh, I wanted to play a shop simulator game, but then I completely forgot that I was running a shop and ran off and did other stuff. Only thing you dislike about Palia is the storage system. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Storage systems are very important. Well, my husband and I just started playing Astroneer, which I apparently played, the last time I played was 6 years ago. And I forgot how long it takes. They do wait for me forever. Good for them. Okay. Good for you for being good customers. Don't steal my stuff. And I forgot how long it takes to get really decent storage in that game. It takes a long time. Everything gets really haphazard in that game. My bagging skills are awesome, though. I like your purple Under Armour stuff. Okay. I like that there was so much freedom, too, to run around. While I enjoyed playing the Tiny Bookshop demo, it was definitely very much a linear do these things experience, like the taste of these kind of aspects of the game, but it wasn't, there wasn't a lot of freedom in it, which is fine. It's fine for a demo to be like that. It's, you know, it's fine for a game to be linear and have like, this is how you experience this game. But I do like, there are goats shopping. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. You want to pay me and leave. Fair enough. I need to get more weapon stuff going on. I do miss the ability to have furniture and storage things for the sale racks snappable like they are in the Bookshop Simulator. I really appreciated having the ability to do that. It wasn't like perfect. Oh, I didn't mean to do it that way, but whatever, it'll work out. Math. But I did like the fact that it had that. This doesn't seem to have that. What are you doing with these weapons? And how are you wielding them? I would like to know. Although, he also bought a magic potion, so maybe we're magically wielding the weapons? I don't know why I'm worried about running out of change. I worked retail for too long. If you want to watch Palia gameplay, watch Riley. She's also a Palia partner and has Twitch drops when they're available, which is usually after an update, and they have a lot of updates. Oh. Yeah, because I think the reason I keep seeing people, like, the thumbnails keep cropping up is like, oh, let's check out this new update. And I feel like I've seen more than one of those, like, come up as, like, in my suggestions. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm still making change like I would, like if I was going to run out of nickels or something. It's not really how this games like this work. You don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to run out of quarters or something. It's not. I should use the thingy. I still need to adjust the sensitivity. It's still not quite right. Ooh, no. But I do have quite a bit of demos that I wouldn't mind trying out the games. So I'm not sure how frequently I might do something like this. Because the other problem, and I know we've talked about it before, is that if I play game demos, I'm going to want... Look how purple his hair is. Holy cow. I'm down, but wow. I wasn't expecting that to be that bright. I have to like balance wanting to try new demos out and check things out with the fact that if I try out demos, I'm going to want to buy all the games. Because like even now, if I had the money to purchase all 3 games that I have mentioned, I would do it. And I would play them. They would be played at different times of my day though. And in like different mindsets too, I think. I mean, they could all be streamed, but I only have 2 streams a week, so I have to really be thoughtful about what I do. I have gotten a couple of games, a couple of days of Dinkum in before work this week, though. It's been tough cutting myself off, but I think it's important to try and figure out how to get more done, because I feel like my progression in that is super slow. Not that that game is really fast-paced anyway, but like, the only thing I'm really frustrated about is the Burconium situation. The fact that I am struggling to advance some things in that because of the lack of Burconium is upsetting. Which I'm glad there's a lot of other stuff to do. Because if it was only about progression and like advancing my tools and stuff like that, and what I really need to do is figure out the hot. I really want to hire someone. Oh, you know what? I bet I can afford to hire them now. I'm just like, it's just like working real retail. You just kind of get in a zone of just making change and doing your thing. It's not Book of Summoning. It's... What? Summoner's Tribute? What is that? Hey. Okay, I don't know if I mean, it seemed like I had 1 day left, so I was like, pay it. Yes? Yeah, real quick, baby. Okay, I hired the cashier. As much as the stalker would have been nice. Okay, are they... How long do I have to wait for them to get here? Not a stalker like somebody stalking somebody, but like stocking the shelves. I mean, you live with a teenager. Alright. You know what? Oh, no, why? No. 27.35. There we go. Where's my stalker? Not my stalker, my cashier. Do they show up the next day? I would like them to come straight to work and take over so I can do other things. They need to come in and get this bagging experience. 27.42. Very blue eyes. I love that there's not just humans. Oh, I need... You are not my... What is... Who did I hire? That's not the right place. They can wait. Buddy. Once hired, a box containing the hire will appear on the summoning pedestal. Aha! Oh, good God. You are freaking adorable! Oh my God! Okay. How do I make you... What? I don't understand the arrows. I don't understand what's happening with that. What is happening with that? Is this a separate counter? Oh, it's the queue. Okay, I see your queue. Are you a separate cashier from what I'm doing then? I'm just gonna put you there for now because I don't know if I... Can I move this? No. Alrighty, sounds good. I expected him to be able to just be at my register, but apparently that is not what happens. Can you guys go get in his queue? His name is Buddy, and he'll take care of you. Alright. Hello? Fantastic. Now, does that mean that they will line up at this register and... Can I put a closed sign here? Can you guys leave me alone? If I close this, will it matter? Scroll of registering. Because I really would like to be able to do some other stuff. You're going to let me do other stuff in this game. That is very purple hair. If that is something you will let me do, then I need staff to take over so I can adventure. Got to see Rymanora live last night. That's rare for you. Oh, nice. Yeah, what was it? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was able to get into like a Rye stream and then a GG stream and somebody else. And it was just like, I feel really spoiled. And then I haven't had a chance to really get into anybody's streams. I meant to last week when I was off work. And then I got so focused on getting other stuff done that I just never even got in. I think I might have popped in and lurked a couple times. Like, I think, was it Wednesday last week? I did yard work. And so I was just zombified. And I think I put somebody on, I don't even remember who, and played Bookshop Simulator, the demo, and just zoned out. Did not do anything. My husband was like, I thought you were pretty tired. And I was like, yep. Because I can't remember. I think we're still playing Grounded 2 at that point. Hi, how do I make you the one they choose to go to and not me? Because that would be freaking phenomenal if they would not come to my counter. Are these magic doors? Will they just deal with the fact that you're there? Okay. Because in Bookshop Simulator, if you have a cashier or a cash register open, people will line up regardless. Whether or not you're there. Whether or not you're there. So they would still line up here theoretically, even though there's one to go over there. They would pick both in that other game. And I don't know if this game works the same way or if it's going to be just like, oh, he's here. Oh. Can I stock these things? Like, is that a thing? Like, oh, it's produce. Oh, crap. Okay, not that. So, can I sell this stuff that I went and got? I can. Fancy. Motivating. Tell you what. Okay. Into it. Match market price. Sure. What else do I got? I love that the stuff that I collected out in the world automatically goes in here. Okay, but that means I need another produce shelf. Yes. Purchase. I do like the fact that they kind of clip together, because it makes it look seamless. Like the posts in the back there. Alright. Fancy. I like that. I like the fact that I can go get my own goods from out in the world. That's nice. Alright. Sure. What else do I got in here? Okay. I've got some more berries. Ooh, and honeycomb. See, I wonder if there's also a reason to keep them. Like, is there a reason? Do I have alchemy later? Is there reasons to save things to make other things later? I am intrigued and would like to subscribe to your newsletter. Okay. Oh, that's not how we do that. I click on the little plate. Although I am kind of glad I played the other simulator game before this, because I haven't played, apart from Power Wash Simulator and like ages ago, I tried one of the farm simulator ones. I hadn't really played any of the more recent simulator games that have been out. And so I kind of like the fact that I played that one for the mechanics, like just figuring out how things, like clicking on the little plates to change the prices and just have that information. I got in the habit of that from playing Bookshop Simulator. So it made it very intuitive to have that mechanic also be in this game. And I'm assuming in other simulator games of similar ilk. All right, I need weapons. And I'm just going to go ahead and buy 2 of each. And that way... Is it this one? Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter. I kind of feel like I should have 2 displays of both of them. But if they're not going to let me expand... you know, because it's the demo, then... I mean, I could get crazy like I did in Bookshop Simulator and just try and pack it in, but... we're not going to play more than just tonight as far as the demo, I think, for this. Because after tonight, it's going to be like, well, now you got to pick one. Pick one, woman! Alright. Is that everything? I mean, theoretically, I could go harvest a bunch. Although... What the... Excuse me? What was that? Something messing around with the sheep over here? What just happened? Star shard? Did this just fall from the sky? I was not prepared for this much stuff happening in the world. And I'm into it. Mining level 3. Look how big this one is. Okay. Magic, right? Totally into it. So sometimes I will listen to reactors, and today they are a couple that my husband had watched previously, but they apparently did a fantasy poll for 80s fantasy movies, and I guess all 5 movies were super neck and neck as far as their poll was concerned, so they're just going to watch all 5 of them. So I listened to them watching Labyrinth today, and Labyrinth is one of my favorite childhood movies. And they were so into it right from the beginning. I was like, this is going to be good. And it's just like, everything was magical. And it's like, yes. Because I grew up in the 80s, and I feel like the 80s was a really good time for fantasy movies. I know a lot of people... I don't know how many people think those movies were creepy. I had no idea that anybody thought they were creepy until I was an adult. Like, Labyrinth, Dark Crystal. I mean, Legend I can understand because, I mean, you have darkness. And he's very intimidating and scary. But, like, I was into all of that. Last Unicorn. Anyway, it's just, it was delightful getting to hear people just get it, you know? Because I think for the people that don't get it, I'm just like, I don't understand you. This movie is awesome. Like, all the puppetry and, like, stuff that they, you know, camera tricks to make things appear magical. Like, just totally into that. The 80s were awesome. Agreed. I don't know what they're watching. Like, I know they're doing Legend next week. But let's see. They did... Labyrinth, then they did Willow, and then they've done Never Ending Story, and I'm hoping Dark Crystal, and then they've already confirmed that Legend is next week. So I'm just like, oh, I'm not in their poll you know, like, I don't have access to that. I'm not like a Patreon. I'm assuming it's on Patreon. Most people who have polls and stuff do that stuff on Patreon once they get big enough to be like, we're gonna section some stuff off, which is fair. It's totally fair. I would probably consider doing that kind of thing if I ever got to that point. But that's going to be who knows how long in the future, if ever. And it's going to require a lot of thought about what makes sense for, you know, what things look like at that point. I don't know what it'll look like at that point because I don't even know if it's ever going to be a thing or not. I'm just having a good time right now. But I'm really hoping it's Dark Crystal. I mean, there's other options too, but... They were saying all of them were neck and neck, and I feel like Dark Crystal would have to be in that mix. And apparently, she was of the couple. She was totally into puppetry, and I'm just like, if you were this way about the puppets in Labyrinth, Dark Crystal would blow your mind. They're both just so good. Makes me want to watch them too. Although I guess Last Unicorn could be there. There's so many little... I mean, there's other movies that could be in there, too. You know what? I didn't pet you. I'm going to pet you. I don't always remember to pet all the pets. Oh, the little purr, though. Why are you just staring, though? Should I come... I'm going to come talk to you. I think you're right. I think it's going to have to be this one. This was not even on my radar until yesterday. That's how quickly things can just swoop in and take over your life. Hi! Are you friendly? You got mushrooms growing on your leg. That's ridiculously cute to me. Okay, I don't know if I want to be under your crotch, though. That's kind of weird. Your hands are also kind of scary. You're really intimidating, but I feel like that could just be your size. Is it raining? Is that why I'm getting little water droplet effects? It's interesting. You're really intimidating, though. I can sell you some stuff, but, like, be careful if you try to come to my shop. Okay. Almost time to watch the scary movies. I know. It is that time of year. And honestly, I'll watch them at a time. Horror is my favorite genre. Horror, fantasy, sci-fi. And I'd say in that order, but it really just depends. And I really like things that cross genres too. So, do I need to do... I don't know if I need to do anything else before I open the shop. And I don't have enough money to order a stalker. Who was it? Somebody was talking about... Oh, I think it was in Sarah, Serendipity stream for Bookshop Simulator, because it didn't release when it was supposed to, but some people already had copies of the game, and I was actually getting kind of annoyed because I was like... I kept clicking on Steam, and I didn't know what was happening, so finally I popped it, because I didn't want to look. I was like, do they actually have the full game? Finally, I popped into Sarah's stream for it. Found out that it was in Steam jail, and that's why it took a little bit to actually get out. But, oh, what was I just saying? There was something I was just saying, the reason that came up. Nope. My brain let go of it. Oh, she was talking about, I think it might have been Riley's stream for Bookshop Simulator, where she was saying stalker instead, and people kept thinking she was saying stalker. And to be fair, they can't, like, if you say it quickly, it can't. I mean, my kid just said it. It's like, what are you talking about? A stalker? Like, no, to stock the shelves. You're very cute, little goat. You're very cute. I feel like I should get some more. I could probably pack it in. Oh man, people bought those quick. Maybe I should have put... I don't like the fact that they'll come to this register still. Maybe if I close that, will that matter? That'd be nice if it mattered. I'm just gonna go here. 828. We'll experiment and see what happens. Because I would like for them to go to you. Okay, somebody is buying from you. And maybe if this is closed, that means the register's closed. If I click on that. Okay, I didn't know if maybe the other side changed to show that it was closed. We'll leave the scroll closed, though, and see what happens. Give me all the money I can take. Buddy's paycheck. Ooh, Buddy, you're expensive. What is the Summoner's Tribute? Is it because we get stuff from the summoning book and we need to... It's rent is what it's under. Okay. Oh, we'll pay it. And we'll go ahead and pay Buddy, because we don't need to not pay our employees. I don't need a loan. Although $1,000 loan, whatever this money is. I need to be making more money than this. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some stuff. What do I have quite a bit of? Want to see weapons? You know, I haven't even seen any trailers for that. We were talking about watching Sinners because I've heard good things about it and it's available. Confirm. Before somebody picks one up and gets it for cheap. But I should watch a trailer for that because I've been seeing like the poster, you know, like the ads for it, but I haven't seen... I'd be really interested to see if this game allows me to make stuff out of the stuff that I get. Oh, you know, I didn't buy any weapons, did I? Oh, no, I did. They're in my storage. Market price. Oh, it confirmed without having to click the button. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Means if I'm in a hurry, I don't have to stress about it. Okay. Weapons and weapons. Oh, and nobody's lined up at this register since I closed it down. So that's good to know. Confirmed. Research confirmed. Level up. All right. Also, the bagging seems to be leveling me and him. So that's nice. Nice the fact that my bagging before this affects him. I keep wanting Tab to be this book. Yeah, he's getting credit, and I'm also getting credit, so the speed goes up. That's nice. Okay. Oh. Produce. Let's try to be strategic about what we're doing. Oh, I don't have any more of those. Interesting. Okay. Placed. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill all this up. It also explains why the crates cost 0. Because if I might need them, but then these also kind of create their own crates because they go straight from me harvesting them into the storage. And so it kind of just creates its own crate out of necessity. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and watch Lost Boys with my oldest this year. That is the goal. We might also do some more sequels. So we've done the first 2 Screams. But I think we still need to do, like, the sequels of all the... Shop level 4. Nice. Of, like, the original, like... Not original, but, like, the slasher. So, like, Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street. All the second parts. And to be fair, I have not seen the Nightmare on Elm Street... No. Sorry. Halloween and Friday the 13th sequels. I want to know what you're doing. Can I click on him? Did I not click on him? Did I just go up and get intimidated and walk away? I think that's what happened. Can I click on you? Bird horn. Ah, quiet today, shopkeeper. Quiet like the hollow beneath barn mount, where the mushrooms glow blue like forgotten stars and even the wind steps lightly. Roots wrap around sleeping bones and the beasts whisper, not roar. That place remembers and it mourns. May your roots hold firm and your branches reach far. I leave a whisper of green light in your steps, so flowers may bloom where you walk. Okay. Oh, today only. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Watched all the Halloween movies last year. Well, and I think I've seen the 2 Rob Zombie remakes. Like, was there a third one in that? Or is that a different? They've been doing so many remakes, it's kind of hard to keep track of which ones are getting remade and how many there are. I think the ones I'm thinking of might be Friday the 13th. I can't remember now. But I grew up with Freddy Krueger and never really watched Halloween or Friday the 13th. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I got Freddy instead of the other two. But I also wonder if I had seen the other two franchises when I was younger, if I would have liked them better than I do now. Can I not pick any more of these? Okay, I can. I love the variety of stuff I'm already able to do just by being able to come out and, like, get stuff out of the world. It's really nice. So I grew up with Freddy Krueger, and I watched all of the Freddy movies, and then I also watched, at the time, all of the Hellraiser movies. Now, I haven't seen some of the later ones, because they kept making movies in the Hellraiser, and I haven't seen the remake of it. Although I do like the look of the lead that they got for that. I like her design. But, yeah. Amok, amok, amok. Yes, indeed. We haven't watched that yet. Well, we haven't watched any Halloween movies yet. I did get my son to finish watching the Mike Flanagan Haunting of Hill House series that's on Netflix. Because honestly, I think I'm pretty confident in saying that it is my favorite horror series. Like, through and through. There are other ones I have. I mean, I like the, I like anthology series a lot. So, like, I really like, I mean, Twilight Zone is sci-fi, but it's on that edge of sci-fi horror. I like, Tales from the Crypt. And I feel like there's at least one other one. But, and then there's some American Horror Story, like pretty much all the seasons of American Horror Story that have I seen? I think there's the last one we never finished because like it got split, and then after it came back, we didn't have. Is it on Hulu? Anyway, I think we could watch it now because we have Hulu again, but we haven't actually gone back to it. So, wouldn't mind doing that because I really do enjoy. I like how it's every season is kind of connected but also different from each other. I like that because it's kind of like an anthology. It's just an anthology for a full season. Why is it glowing green there? What is that? Hold on. Need to watch that again? Mm-hmm. Why is it glowing green here? Would like to understand. Can I talk to you? You're very cute, though, sir. I don't know what kind of critter you are, but you're adorable. I love the fact that you have little goggles and stuff. Okay. What am I doing? I think I need to put something else in that slot. So let's go ahead and do the azure berries. Why not? So. Favorites of The Conjuring, Annabelle, and The Nun. So I really like The Conjuring. I've seen Annabelle before, but I barely remember it. Like, I remember pieces of it. And then I think we tried to watch The Nun once when I was really tired, and I ended up falling asleep. That's no criticism of the movie, because it's entirely possible that I was just too tired to watch a movie. And not because I just got bored and lost interest, because that happens sometimes where I'm just like, well, yes, baby.
I did my packet.
You did your packet. Oh, okay. Yay. Good for you, buddy. Like a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You know what I just realized? I realized I set my stuff up in a hurry and my camera is partially covered. Silly mommy. The trials and tribulations of content creation and live streaming. But it is streaming night. But I'm very proud of you for getting your stuff done. I'm going to turn it in tomorrow.
Yes.
Put it in your backpack so you don't forget, okay?
Okay.
All right. Love you. Well, I didn't realize I had done that. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I checked when I was when I loaded up the other game, but I forgot to check when I switched to this game. Okay, and I think it's just as simple as... why won't you go? Voila! Look at that. Like magic, we fix it. And seriously, I literally just found out about this game yesterday because I was like, oh, I should probably look up and see how long the demo is for little or tiny bookshop. And then, oh, I should probably find something to fill the time. Oh, look, you know, all these games aren't really kind of in the same vein. Maybe I should find something that's kind of in the same vein. What's the other suggestion? Oh, look at this thing. And then I feel like my husband walked away from the computer for just a bit. Like, I finished helping our little one. He just finished a packet that was due last week. You know, he just blew it off. Anyway, oh, these aren't the same stone. Okay, so this is not the same thing. Let's put this over here. Restocking. All right, and market price. Okay, confirm. Oh no. I never changed that. Okay. Because I thought they were the same stone. Oh, well, people were getting a deal. Anyway, unless I just stocked that. I can't remember now. But what was he saying? Oh, I ended up working with him until about this time last night on the first half of his packet. And then my husband helped him do the second half. So I came in to play Astroneer is what my husband and I just started playing. What do I have that I could put over there? Look at all this different stuff. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for these. But, so I was like, oh, I found this game. I should probably quickly set up all of my streaming stuff for it so that it's ready to go. And then I did not actually go through and make sure that I gotten it all set up correctly. So there we go. At least it didn't cover up my whole face because it's in that little box down to the side, but it overlaps. And so if I don't overlap it correctly, it cuts off part of my face. Okay. I only have 12 placed. I need to get more potions, though, right? I need more health potions. Dawn Feather Egg. Did I get those from petting the chickens? Is that how I got those? I didn't even really think about the fact that petting them would give me resources because I hadn't had the experience like I did later with the dinosaurs. Which means I probably got something from the sheep, too, right? I wonder which thing I got from the sheep. I need to buy more of these. Purchase. And... yep. Wait, do I have another produce item I can put in there? What's in there? Produce. Sun apples. I don't really have enough of those. Dawn feather eggs. Okay. Whisper wool. That's what they are. That's what they gave me. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Interesting, interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and purchase a couple of those and one more of these. And do I need more weapons? Yep. I need more racks of weapons. What I really should do is I should take... oh, good lord. I've already almost... oh, yeah. Thank you. He's in 3rd grade and he... is almost too smart for his own good because he thinks he can get away with murder. And it's like, no, you still have to do the work, even if it's boring, because you're learning different skills. Just because you already know how to do the math and how to do this. He doesn't like writing, and like, because his hand starts to hurt after a while, and it's too slow for him. So, it's like, but you need to practice these skills. You know, you may not struggle with the actual math parts or the actual spelling parts, but you need to practice going through the motions of exercise and strengthening your hand and stuff. Like, just because it seems like it's this boring, repetitive work because, well, elementary school is full of boring, repetitive work. You know, there are still things to be learned, even if they aren't as obvious to you. So, yeah. He also was like, I'm not ready to be a 3rd grader. And I think it's because he realizes he's now one of the big... he goes to a Montessori school where they put 3 grades in the same classroom. And so 3rd grade is the oldest group in the class that he's in. And so he's afraid, I think, of having to be one of the more mature, responsible example kids in the room. But it's like, you know, we had a talk last night about being afraid of that kind of stuff and faking it till you make it if you're feeling imposter syndrome, and like trusting that, you know, even if you don't believe in yourself, you know, you can trust that other people believe in you, and therefore, you know, kind of go off of that to fake it till you make it. And by the time we were done doing homework last night, he went from being upset about having to do it all to, I just finished that last page in 2 minutes. And it's like, yeah, you did. You know? And then we got to, here's a bunny. Hello. A ninjabbit. Oh, did you push me back? Excuse me? What is happening? I'm here to get your scales. I just, like, groped that Stegosaurus's butt. Oh! Okay, that was more intimidating than the first time I came and got scales from you. Hello? You were not moving yesterday or whenever I came to get that before. I will say that this rabbit does not seem to give a crap about these dinosaurs just being here. Okay, I'm sorry. You are intimidating. Okay, I can't chop that tree. But, yes, I'm glad he finished his work, because the work for him is not difficult. It's the doing it that's the difficult part. Like, he tried to tell us that it was too hard for him yesterday, and it's like, there's no way, dude. Like, for real? We are your parents, and we know that this is not too hard for you. The hard part is the doing it, and maybe the writing, because his hand gets tired and sore, which is fair. My hand gets tired and sore when I do too much writing anymore, because I don't write as often as I used to. It's great that he talks to you about that instead of keeping it bottled up. Yeah, he sometimes will keep things bottled up, but, you know, I think once we get past the emotional outburst, I think he doesn't like it when he gets too much in his feelings about stuff. But it is nice once we get past that stage, once we get to the root of it, you know. I try and keep open conversations with my kids, because I don't like keeping stuff from them. Because they're going to be people one day, like people out in the world, and I would rather them have information. I'd also rather they come to me than try and talk to their friends who don't know shit. Like, they can talk to each other, but my oldest has already come to me and I'm like, what is this? And even when it's like, I know this is probably something sexual, but will you tell me? Like, yeah, I will. I mean, I'm not going to get graphic, but I'm going to tell you what it's about, you know. I can't remember. There's been a few things. There's been some things that aren't like that, but like, he still asks me, so I figure that's a pretty good sign. Hopefully it will last, you know. I'd rather he just know. And hopefully the little one's different. They're just so different from each other, which isn't a bad thing. It's just interesting. I know sometimes people have kids and their kids are very similar, but my boys have always been they're similar in some ways, but they're very different from each other, and have been since before they even got out of me. So, are these different than, what are these? Are these cows? Elder milk. Wow, that one gave me a bunch. Hi. There's so many creatures. I wish I'd caught that guy. I wish I'd remembered to click on that guy earlier in the day. Oh, there is a bridge. You know, it'd be great if there was some kind of vehicle I got. Sun is nothing like you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting to see what things that they like. They're not completely like us, but there are aspects, and it's interesting to notice the things that are very much things that are similar to me, and then things that are similar to my husband. And sometimes, like, the things that I usually notice about myself in them are the things that annoy me the most, and it's like, oh, this probably means that these are the annoying traits you carry. Not like horribly so, but sometimes it is like, will you just stop it? And then you're like, you probably got it from me. Wow, there's a lot to explore in this game. I really should probably take a break though, because I have not done that yet. I was like, oh, I'll start this game up. I've got about 30 minutes till break time, and then I've been playing. I haven't taken a break yet, and it's already 2.5 hours into the stream. So I probably should go ahead and go. I might. The day won't start, like the shop day won't start until. Okay, I'm curious, and because it's the demo and it doesn't matter. Okay. So that is... You don't actually chop down the tree. It just sounds like you're chopping down the tree. So I'm actually going to go gather these apples real quick. And then I'm going to take my break. I was wondering if I should wait and end the day first, or if I should end the day after I get back from my break. I don't think either one really matters, though, because I think that... What starts the day? The candle starts the day. That's what happens. Okay. So I don't think it actually matters. I hope when you have your own children, they'll be just like you. It's true. Actually, usually what I say to my kid is that usually their kids do the things that drive, like, how you drove your parents nuts, your kids will do back to you. It's like, I keep telling my son that he's got a reckoning coming. My son, well, and they're different than us. But, like, they're stubborn. They like to try and debate things. They question authority, which I think are good attributes to have. And they're smartasses, and they have a sense of humor, but there are things that I have taught them that I'm grateful to have been able to teach them, because at least they're not picking up just my sassy habits, you know? But then there are other things that my husband's been able to teach them, and so they're an interesting amalgamation of those, like, positive and negative qualities. It's interesting being a parent. Like, you can get really analytical on it, and it's like, oh, hell, what? I'm sorry. Hi. Can I talk to you? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hi. Oh. Oh, my, oh. Okay. I had no idea that was... Thanks for the apples. Some of these look like they might not be in good shape. Maybe it's just how they're shaded on the bottom. I was not expecting a forest creature to pop out or fall out of the tree and be kind of woozy from it and then give me more apples. Also seemed like he shook his fist at me like, why you oughta. Heard that from your mother so many times. Yeah. It is a classic saying. I've gotten a lot of apples, though. Oh, because each one is like 2. Okay. That explains a lot. That's funny. It makes me wonder how much of that stuff is in this game, because I've already been surprised multiple times, you know? The unicorn was a surprise. The big tree dude over there was a surprise. The star falling from the sky. So that's, I mean, and if they're putting all of that in the demo, you'd like to think that there would be more in the actual game that would come up. So that's really interesting to me. I was supposed to stop and take a break, and here I am like, what's up this hill? Is there fall damage? I don't have a health bar. Whee! Okay, good. What do you mean I engage in risky behavior in every game I play? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. Is there something behind? No. Can I jump? What is that? There's a glowing something back there. What is that? Can I? Alright. I don't know what's happening back there, but I meant to take my break. So, I'm going to do that because I need a new beverage. I need to use the bathroom. I need to stretch. And I still want to play more of this game. I shouldn't stream super late because I still got to wake up kind of early. Oh, my son almost missed the bus this morning. I heard all the stress happening and I was like, not my problem. I'm going to bed. I'm rolling over and going back to sleep. It's really weird though because I can still feel like how it felt like when I was a teenager and I would wake up late for the bus and be in a hurry. I can feel that anxiety inside my body. It's just like, this isn't even my bus. Okay. No, I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to do it when I get back. Now, if I... Yes. Okay, good. I was like, is the sound going to go away if I switch to my second monitor? It makes my life so much easier when that happens that way. So, break time. If you hang around, thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all of those things. And, yeah, have a lovely day, nighttime. I will be back in a few minutes. Nope. I will be back in a few minutes once I figure out my life. There it is. Be back. All right. We made it. We're back. We got to take care of the things and also bust the little one watching TV after bedtime. I was like, that sounds like a TV. Oh. All right. So I was just thinking about, I was talking to my husband about the demos and the fact that this was the one that I kind of was like, oh, I need to find something to make sure I have enough stuff for stream, and how this might be the clear winner of what game I pick up next. Just kind of like to, you know, fill some time before it, since especially now that Autonomica has been delayed a little bit, but also because I was like kind of looking for something just new to try out, and just it tied back to my quote with something about like trying new things out and how you never know what kind of opportunities are behind any given door that you might choose to try out and go through. And I, you know, just kind of stumbled upon it. I hadn't heard anything about this game until yesterday. And then I saw that, you know, there were lots of positive reviews and there were other people that had streamed it. And I was like, oh, cool. Well, you know, it's not like it's this weird little game that has mixed or negative reviews or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't have picked something like that for my first demo stream. You know, maybe later where I'm like, let's just see what's going on. But yeah, it's like this might be the winner just because it's got so much stuff going on in just the demo. Like, and thank you. I see you are still here, Miss Bama. But yeah, I keep getting surprised by all the little critters and all the little things, and the fact that it makes you curious what else is going on in the game. And I, you know, would love to be able to make my shop bigger and see what else is going on. All right. Hello. I'm also curious if they can, like, upgrade this stuff eventually. Like, upgrade your house, your little cottage, and decorate more in there. I haven't even bought any decorating things. I do have a decent chunk of change now, though. Maybe I should look at hiring. What is this 80? Oh, that's the experience points. 80 out of 230. I bet that's what it is for the next level. So let's examine this book in more detail now that we've kind of gotten into it a little bit more. So this doesn't seem to have changed at all. I'm assuming at some point I can get more like things to order in. But look at all these objects that are already here. Bumblebuzz Home. Cheeseboro. Oh! I didn't know what these were before. Okay, so this is crafting. I didn't even look at that tab. Interesting. Look how expensive they are, though. Okay. Well, let's look at the furniture. Products. How much stuff can I actually cram into this place? How much stuff? I'm trying to think of like what else I could fit over here. Like just layout wise. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna want a couple more of those. Let's see. Maybe I should go ahead and buy a couple more of those. So I'm not sure how much I can afford, so we'll see what I can do. Purchase, purchase. The fact that I can't add any more space is definitely a limitation. That was, I mean, even though in Bookshop Simulator you can add some space, you can't add a ton, but I was able to cram so much in to the space that I did make. Oh, it does kind of snap a little bit. Nice. Okay, so even though it doesn't give me like a snap like button prompt for it, at least it still has a little bit of snap going to it. That is nice. I appreciate it. Okay, so then I want to have... I kind of want 2 racks of weapons apiece. So let's see if I can do that. There's a little carpet. Wall-mounted candle, small candle, a candelabra, a simple round table. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these. That's not the button. Different games. Okay. Yeah, they do. They snap into each other. That's very nice. There we go. Oh, nope. No, come on, snap. There you go. Ooh. Although I am getting ready to, my monthly bills are getting ready to change, so I might be able to start. Because some of these games, they're like, you know, 10 to 15 bucks. And I'm like, maybe I could just pick up one every once in a while. Figure out how to work that in. I mean, anything to justify enabling my need for all the games. We'll see. Christmas is coming. It sounds like winter is coming. Christmas is coming. How do I pick... you know what I want? I want to put these together. Okay, go where I tell you. Oh, I can't just pick it up. Okay. Do I have weapons? Plus. Palea is free. I know. You're such an enabler. I mean, I love it. But it's also like, it's such a big game. Maybe I'll try that sometime in the... I don't know. I don't know when I would try it. I have to look at like a calendar and see what makes sense. Especially if I'm really seriously considering getting this game. You know what I mean? Like, do I also want to start Palea after potentially purchasing this game? There's transactions in that game though, right? In Palea. It's not pay to win though, right? It's just additional stuff. Is it mostly cosmetics? Because that's pretty much what like Dreamlight Valley is it's like cosmetic stuff. Okay. How many... I don't know. I'm gonna... And apart from... It's like an RPG, yeah? Because apart from, like, just kind of cursorily looking at it and, like, you know, just seeing stuff, I really don't know a ton about Palia. Just like DDV, you can buy stuff but not obligated to. That's nice. Because there are some games where it's like, ooh, that's free, that looks cool. And then you get into it and it's like, oh, I have to spend tons of money. Plenty of outfits for free. Oh, okay. So it sounds like mostly cosmetic stuff. It's open world. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to, it's on my list. And I'm gonna write it down as a reminder. Although, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people. I think there was a update recently where I saw a lot of people were playing it. Okay. Now, how much produce do I actually have? Because what I want to do is I want to set what each of these little bins is. So hopefully I can hire a stalker. And that way I can go, like, get stuff and have stocking and everything happening while I'm away. Stored, placed. Okay, there we go. Placed. Not placed. Okay. For instance, if you're fishing next to someone else, you'll get a boost. Oh, fun! That's nice. I like that. I like it when there's little ways that games encourage stuff like that. This isn't the same thing as this, though, right? This is a different berry. I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah, it's a different berry because the price is green, which I'm assuming means it's under market value, under market priced. Market price, yeah, like a lot. Okay, confirm. Now, do I have any other produce that I don't have out yet? The eggs. I'm not going to worry about it, though. I can buy potatoes. I haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead and get some potatoes in here. Okay. Because I want to work towards getting a stalker, and then I want to work towards getting a crafting thing. Yeah, the fact that this made me just want to sit and play it, I think is a really good sign. Like, I meant to play it for 30 minutes and take a break and then come back to it, and then I just played for an hour and a half straight. I feel like that's a good sign. Okay, I'm starting the candle. That's what's happening. There we go. Is there anybody outside to magically go talk to? Look how pretty this tree is. It's like silvery blue leaves. I could get one of those crafting things already. And I haven't gone across the way over there. There's like some blue crystals over there. What's that? Okay, I have to go. Whoa, there's a... There's no fall damage. If you're hunting with someone else and you hit the target at least once, everyone gets the rewards. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. And there's combat, am I right in that? Well, my husband and I finished the main story for Grounded 2 where it's at right now, or waiting for the update. And they just released the test of the next chunk. But we're not going to do that. Ooh, there's more of these little ninjabbits. Ooh, they're bigger over here. Oh, it's a dabber. Sorry, I live with children, so dabbing to me. Wimblehop. Oh, it's just your name. Okay. Wait. Wimblehop. Weird. Does this go home? go home. There's blue crystals over there. No combat, lots of quests. Oh, and puzzles. Puzzles are intriguing. I do like a good puzzle. Are those more dinosaur varieties? Who are you and what do you do up here? Tell me about it. Hi. Cerulean scale. Okay, you guys are really intimidating. I don't know how I feel about walking through your pack. Did you... What? Do you have sunglasses? Sir. I feel like he should have a specific name. Oh, I can hold the button down and get love hearts out of them. Okay. I'm sorry. Was I not giving enough love? Oh, my tending went up. Okay. I will make sure and tend you enough. Yeah, I do like a good puzzle aspect. What did we play? My husband and I played, oh gosh, it was some kind of adventure game where it was almost like Indiana Jones, kind of like that time period, and oh gosh, what was the name of that game? But there were puzzles in that, and that was a good time. There was a lot of combat. You were fighting like mummies and other things as you were trying to find artifacts and stuff. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of that game. I played the crap out of it. Who? Look at you guys. There was a little fire up here. You have tiny cows. Can I wake you up? Can I talk to you? Can't talk to you. You have a tiny horse. Oh my gosh. I feel like I should screenshot this and send it to Misty. Hold on. Let me... I need to send this to Misty. Hold on. No, give me my program so I can put it in there. Why aren't you doing it? Come on now. There we go. There he is. If you decided to play, find a video about player etiquette. There are do's and don'ts. Oh, okay. It's good to know. Where is my... Give me my thing so I can... Misty's been... Alright, you know Misty Vale Gaming, right? She's been having a doozy of a time taking care of her parents. Hopefully she's... Last I heard, she was hopefully getting some pizza and a shower. So, hopefully she got her pizza and her shower. Okay, but I'm gonna have to send her this tiny horse. Okay. Just because she's super into horses. She started playing Dreamlight Valley again because... He's on the ground. Can I go talk to him? It's already night. I didn't do anything in my shop today. I just left. Look at that. There's a giant turtle guy over there. What? Okay. What do you... Oh, my shop leveled up while I was away. But you know what? I should be able to hire a stalker now. There's a turtle. Do I want to go talk to the dragon or the turtle? There's like a purple thing over... Excuse me. There's too much happening. I keep getting distracted. I'm just like, what is happening? There's all these creatures. Is mother still in the hospital? No, I believe she got out. But she was saying that her mom can't walk anymore. And, so I don't know if that's forever, but they seemed like the way she made it sound was like they said there was essentially nothing wrong with her, but she's not able to walk. So, and she needs to be on oxygen all the time. So, I think that she's getting permanent oxygen tomorrow. But it just sounds like it's going to be a lot. And it was already a lot before that, so. Violet Fairy, excuse me. No, no, don't leave. Oh, I want to tend you. No, why? Stop. No, no. Let me tend you. Did it already tend? Did I tend you? Okay. Okay, it's not flashing any kind of prompt, and it's not stopping. Now it's stopping. If I put my mark... Every time I move, it moves. Ah! Okay, I must have already clicked it, maybe? If there are mermaids in this game. Yeah. Yeah, there was somebody in her Discord that was recommending getting a second opinion, which I think is a great idea. But it's tough. It's just tough. And she's a trooper, you know. Doing what she can. Like, my parents aren't there yet. They're still relatively young, but I'm an only child, so it's just like... Oh. I know things are coming. My husband's older than me, and his parents were older than my parents, so they're already at a stage where it's just like... What are we gonna do? Like... I feel like decision times, like how to take care of things and take care of them is approaching, like, swiftly. Hi. You are intimidating. Wow, you are intimidating. Can I click on your face? Like, you won't talk to me, but you... Oh, God, you are intimidating. I don't think this game is like that, but it's still scary. You are huge. Okay. But yeah, it sounded like they were at least back home, and it does sound like she already has some things in place to help manage stuff, but it's just a whole nother level of care, you know? Mother-in-law's 88. That's nice that your mother-in-law's that healthy at that age. My grandfather's like that. He's in his 80s. He's about the same age as my in-laws. But he's, you know, he's a rock. So, but my mother-in-law has had some issues with cancer in the recent past, and so she's been dealing with that and treatments for it. And then my father-in-law is a very stubborn diabetic who doesn't like taking care of his diabetes. So it's just like, he also recently had an eye injury, and he's starting to have to come to terms with the fact that he may not be able to do everything that he would like to do as he used to. So, it's tough. And it reminds me of, like, my dad talking about when he had to start taking over stuff for his parents. Where it's just like, you have to get to a point where it's like, okay. And honestly, my grandmother, my dad's mom, had Alzheimer's. So that was a very difficult situation. To have to take over, you know, dealing with medical care and living arrangements and stuff like that. It was very, very necessary, but it was very much I think my grandfather didn't want to burden anybody, so he didn't tell people stuff for as long. And it's a generation thing too, where it's just like, you don't want to tell people when things are being difficult in that way. But eventually my dad was like, it's time, we got to take care of this. And so my grandfather's been living in assisted living. Oh, crocodile. Look how cute you are. Crocodile. Okay, at least now I know I have to tend them until they're happy. There's so much stuff in this game. And variety. Variety of stuff. I like that. Not that I disliked the books in Bookshop Simulator, or in Tiny Bookshop for that matter, but I do like that there is like an exploration aspect and like stuff to find. And that there's just this magical bag to hold all my crap. All my stuff just goes immediately to. What is that? It's another kitty. Orange meow. Oren. We're gonna call you Oren. Although I just realized that, isn't that what they call the little medallion thing in Neverending Story? More little crystals? But, you know, my grandfather, after, you know, like, even though my grandmother's been passed away for several years now, he's still doing awesome. He's gonna be 92, 93 this year, something like that. And he still loves to tell stories and do jigsaw puzzles and all kinds of stuff. Has friends at his retirement community. Look, another little fairy. And do they follow me? The fairies follow me. They follow me around. Sold. Could hear it purr. I know, isn't that cute? I love how loud it is. Now I want to like search all over for all the fairies. I still haven't gone back to that turtle guy. Look how much money I made today. Holy cow. See, just buying some more displays and getting more stuff out. Totally worth it. This demo's pretty nice. Definitely a demo. I don't know if they'll eventually cut me off for, you know, because obviously I'm restricted. There's things I can't unlock. There's things I'm wondering if, like, I'll be able to get in that castle in the full game. But for now, obviously, I can't get in there, and that's totally fair. Another one. A pink one. I want all the fairies. All the fairies. They're like merged. They almost look rainbowy. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it's pretty even if it isn't. Like, are they supposed to kind of be individuals and they just have merged? Or do they make like a rainbow fairy? Anyway, I'm into it either way. I heard you. I heard you. Okay. Really cute, cozy game. Agreed. Apart from the intimidation factor, like, I feel like I know that this is a safe dragon. Oh, hello. But it is kind of scary standing right under it, because he just is huge. He looks like he could swallow me whole or set me on fire. And either way, I kind of wish I knew what to do with these guys. Because tending them is just picking them up. Or holding the button down just kind of bounces me around. And I'm not exactly sure what that... It doesn't seem to harvest anything from them. So... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's something you can't do in the demo, maybe? Maybe there isn't a way to actually tend them. Is this still early access? I can't remember now. I've been looking at way too many games. Another danger. It's just getting things confused. What was I actually looking at? I don't remember. More crystals. Okay, so I need to... I'm gonna go look at this giant turtle. I also wonder if the dragon would talk to me if it wasn't the demo. Like, I feel like that might be the case. I have a feeling the same thing might be true for this giant turtle thing. And that's fine. I have no problem. I kind of want to go over and get intimidated by that. I would like for you to freak me out, sir. I've already been freaked out by other brethren of yours. They're all kind of fantastical creatures, you know. Level 5. It'd be interesting if you could have, like, if I could create some kind of structures for having the animals closer to the house. Wow, you are huge as well. And again, intimidating. Let's just walk straight up to it and be like, hello. What's up? The music's pretty pleasant too. Is that tree on your back? Look how big your face is. You're so big. Jesus. Is that tree on his back? Because that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's totally on your back. Interesting. Okay. Do you have any fairies up here for me to collect? Because I'm into that. You have a really big mouth as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and teleport home, though. So, what do I need to purchase? I need to, not purchase, but like I need to pay for you. Book of almost everything. So let's pay for this stuff. And then let's go ahead and, is it management? Hire an earth wisp. I want to see what these look like. What? You look like a little crystal. What? What do I do with, like... It bounces around and, like, does the thing. It's green. And there's, like, all different colors of them. This is the wrong book. Management. Water, air, fire. I wonder if air is going to be a different color than water. Because that would be nice. If it was like a yellow or something, you know? Just to make them all different colors and like bouncing around your shop. That would make it look so magical. Oh, and I could actually buy these upgrades. Okay, there's way too much to do for like... I could do a whole nother stream with just this game. Just this demo. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're buying... Is it furniture? We're buying crafting. Okay, I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna buy that. And we're gonna see... Do these go outside? Can I put this outside, or does it just go inside? Can I actually put things outside? What? Every morning you can harvest. Okay. What about this? Show me. Okay. Place milk inside. Wait a day. Cheese will be placed in bag of endless storage. Okay. Yeah, this game is on a different level than some of the other simulator games I've played. For sure. For sure. How far can I decorate with this stuff? Like, can I put it anywhere? Could I, like... Where are the cows? They're over there. Because I almost wonder if it would make sense to just put them by the cows. Just... Oh, you know what? I won't have the milk on my person. You don't get it and have it in your hand. So it doesn't necessarily make it practical to put it next to where you get the milk from. It makes it more practical to put it by the shop because that's where your bag of holding is. Okay. Logic and reason. Good for us. Before I ran out halfway across the map and stuck a cheese maker over there. Okay. So I would actually want it pretty close to the shop. Even in the shop. But that's interesting to me. It makes me wonder what like the size upgrades would do too. Oh, I'm obsessed with all the little fantasy stuff, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon though, because it's already almost 10:30, and there's, I mean, I don't even know how much more I could get out of just the demo. I bet I could get, like I said, I bet I could do a whole nother stream out of it. Well, I kind of feel like I made the big assumption that I was going to automatically pick one of the book sim games or book shop games, and then this one came in and was just like, excuse me. Excuse me. I don't think you understand. Look how cheap the decorations are. Well, let's just... If we're going to wrap up the stream anyway, let's just see... I can't get more of this stuff. I would really like to know what these make, though. So I'm going to buy the decorations, and then I'm going to buy... I might do one more day just to see what... Okay, so that's another chandelier like the one that we had. Can I put this in my house? Because that was a question. Oh, apparently you can just put it wherever the heck you want it. I don't think I need another light in here, but yeah. I'll put it up there. I don't need it up there. But it's kind of cool that I could. That's a decent amount of freedom right there. I could just stick it on the ground for no good reason. Because why the hell not? Little rug. And there's paints. I should probably try the paints out. Maybe I could do that during the next open day. Okay. Little table. Cute. Oh, this is a wall. Excuse me. I mean, we could make the excuse that it's doing this because it's magical. But that's kind of funny that it lets me do that. Okay, so this looks like the ones that were already there. Does that mean I can move that? I can move the stuff that was already in here? Nice! I like that, too. Can I move this? No. Okay. I like that. Cute little candelabra. I also wonder if there's more stuff to be unlocked later, you know? Put that there. Just for fun, because why not? We could put this outside. No, we can just leave it here. Big deal. Sorry, sir. I'm gonna go and sleep, and then I'm going to like play with paints and stuff. I just kind of want to explore a little bit more of like some of the options, just because I've been running around and just going like every 5 seconds. What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Okay. Okay. Dear shopkeeper, I hope you can help a small creature in need. I found a young bear cub in the forest. He was hurt and very weak. He's still small, but I believe he can get better with some care. I've been calling him Teddy. Your shop has many helpful items. I believe one of your health potions could help him heal faster. I'm not a healer, but I've seen these potions work before. I can't stay to look after him, but I think he'll be safe with you. Maybe he'll grow to be a friend, a protector, or just a reminder that kindness matters. What? Give me a little bear named Teddy? Okay, where's a healing potion? Quick. Quick! Let's heal this Teddy. Okay, so... Can I place one on you? So one of the reasons that I picked this demo, because I didn't know how long, it said it was about an hour. It said there were like choices. Oh, my little heart, you're so cute. He's waving at me. Thank you so much for taking care of little Teddy. When we first found him hurt, I was really worried. But thanks to your kindness and care, he's feeling much better now. Since he's still getting stronger, he may need help moving around. You can now pick him up and carry him when he needs it. He trusts you, and being close to you makes him feel safe. Taking care of someone doesn't stop after one kind moment. It means being there again and again. That's how your bond with Teddy will grow. Thanks again for everything. You're making the world a kinder place. A passing wanderer. Teddy's Care. 50% more profit from sales and 50% shop experience. Oh my goodness. Right? How cute is he? Okay. Okay, put this away. But they were saying that part of the reason the game demo was designed to be kind of short was that there were apparently choices, and that if you played the demo more than once, you could make different choices. This is the first time I've had like something where, I mean, that wasn't a choice, but it makes me wonder if there's even more in this demo that I haven't gotten to just because I've been dicking around looking at all the fantasy stuff, getting all googly about it. Is that even a word? That's not right. Googly. You're so cute. I want to move you. Can I move this bit? Oh, there we go. Now, do I want you in my shop or do I want you in my house? I don't know. You're too cute. You little stinking cutie pie. Okay. Well, you just hang out there, sir, and I'm gonna do some stuff. I don't even know what I need to purchase. Does it tell me if I have anything in stock? Current stock. Love that. Love it. That is something I wish was in Bookshop Simulator. Was if I could tell how much stuff I actually had currently without having to go back and forth between my storage in there and the shelf. I mean, I didn't look at the shelves, but I looked at my storage. And I was basing it off of like the number of boxes I had, but it would be fabulous if you could see the quantity you currently own. Okay, so that is good. Current stock, current stock. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some of that. Oh, lordy be. I wish you could go straight in to, like, this would go straight into your storage, you know? Current stock. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase one more of that and another couple of those, maybe one more of those. Okay. We're just gonna get it all going on. I probably have to pay for stuff, so let's go ahead and pay for it now. And that way we're paid up. Did I open? I haven't opened today. I thought I'd already opened the shop. I'm sleeping. You precious little baby. Okay, place milk inside. Okay, let's go ahead and get some milk then. I can just fill it. Look at that. Okay. Well, do I have more? Produce. That was all the milk I had. Does it need to be full to make cheese? Do I need to go milk more cows? I'm sure the... Oh! Pot of bumbuzzle honey. Beekeeping. Nice. Are you another fairy or are you my wisp? That's my wisp. Oh, I would love to have more than one. Okay. Well, and I would love to live in a fantasy world. Like, if, you know, like fantasy life. Not always. But, like, I'm a hobbit at heart, so stuff like this definitely hits that vibe for me. It's just like, I'm just a little shopkeeper with my little fairy folk running around all the time. Befriending critters and stuff. Okay, I was looking to look at paint. I got distracted by a bear cub. And more stuff. I love that we can craft things. It's amazing. Oh, I don't have enough money. So I will... Wait, how much is the paint? Did I actually purchase that? Those buttons are a little tiny. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. So I have this bucket of paint. Can I paint that? Can I paint that? Can I paint the floor? How do I paint stuff? Paint wall. Okay. Ooh, it's a pretty color. And the paint runs out. Interesting. How much of this can we actually paint with just this one bucket? And it's out. Okay. Almost the whole shop. But it just seems to paint the walls. So I don't know if there are options to do other painting. Oh, interior wall paint. So it says specifically that it's interior wall paint. And I don't know if that's the only kind of paint you can get in the game. Or if there are other types of paints in the future. It doesn't show anything like being locked. You know? What were you doing, sir? I know it's cramped in here, y'all. Oh, goat. Okay. This is interior wall, not exterior. Oh, I can't... Why did it consume the paint, but it didn't actually paint the wall? Did it consume it? Okay, that was weird. It consumed the paint, but nothing seemed to actually get painted with that. So... that was odd. Okay. Oh, it's very green in here now, which is good. I like it. You doing okay, baby? The shop isn't bothering you? I want to carry him. Tell me I can carry this teddy bear. I want to touch it. I feel like Dory right now. He shall be mine, and he shall be my squishy. He shall be my fuzzy. Okay, what lives here? What lives there? Oh yeah, that one crystal. Okay, we're gonna resist the temptation to buy a bazillion shelves for all of the stuff that I have. What goes in there? Those berries. Oh, Lord. But, because I could probably figure out how to... That was interesting. I could probably figure out how to cram more shelves in here. Because I could. I like doing that kind of thing. I'm like, how much can I push it? We were going to try and get this. See, I like these buttons. These are nice big buttons, relatively speaking, but the paint buttons were problematic. Shop level 6. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't really need another one, but I want to see what it looks like. Okay, okay. I wish I could... Oh, I can! Oh, yes. My little wisp crystal collection. Are they both out in the garden right now? Hi! Hello! Hello! Alright, I love that shit. I love it. Okay. Hello. Alright, what's this? Place berries inside. Wait a day. Jam. Okay, so it's jam. And then what was the other thing? Did I get another? There it is. I got the crucible. Place ore inside. Wait a day. Refined ore will be placed in a bag of endless storage. Okay. So, is that produce? Furniture. Oh, because if I took furniture down, I could put it in here to store it. That makes sense. Okay. I don't have any ore. Did I sell my ore? Oh. Oh. Shelf. Is this the stuff that's... No. Why is some of this stuff in the category shelf? Scales, whisper wool. That's weird. This makes me wonder if there are other crafting furniture things that we could get. Like a loom or, you know, a spinning wheel or something like that. Honey might turn into something else. That'd be really interesting to see if there was more of that stuff. Bloodberry. Well, Emberberry. And you can hold the button down to just keep filling it up. Fruit works. Nice. Oh my. It took it all. Is there like a little meter? There is a little meter. Nice. Okay, that's good to keep in mind as well. That there are little meters to gauge how much is in there. I wish I had something for the ore. I just got the stone. No, I do have ore. I do. Fantastic. Now, does it have to be full? Amber root. Pebble bright. There are lots of different ores, too. And then all these shards. I wonder if the shards turn into other stuff later. Star shard ore. Fancy. All right, let's go ahead and get this one. And pretty much a full crate is a full thing in there. Okay. Oh, that's not the right thing. Can I pet you? Oh, I can't. Oh. This little yawn. Okay. So I might be playing this next week. How much does this game cost? You know what I should do is I should get the links to both the games. And maybe even Bookshop Simulator. Because honestly, I would recommend all three of them. They're all three fun in their own ways. Now, I feel like we're being biased here because we're really into fairies and fantasy stuff. But I don't know if it's all that because there's so much to do in this game that I will eventually probably own all three games, but I think if I had to choose one first just based on the demo experiences, it's gonna have to be this one first. I think it's got a lot going on. Oh, I never changed the price on the potatoes. Damn it. Oh, nope. So, yeah. Little bear, I want to pick you up. Your little yawn. Okay. Very quickly, I'm gonna go home. What time is it? Oh, crap. I need to wrap it up. My husband's probably like, excuse you? What's happening to your back end there, sir? Or madam? Serena? Purr. Okay. Yes, go to bed. I just wanted to get the stuff out. Oh! There you go. Not another stream out of it. Honestly, I'm glad. I'm glad I went ahead and found that out. Because I might have booted this up in the morning and gone, aww. Your journey through the demo ends here on day 6, but there's so much more waiting for you in the full version. We're incredibly grateful you took the time to explore, stock your shelves, and meet the magical world of Ursa. If you enjoyed your time, the full version of Teddy's Haven is available now on Steam. Your save will transfer over so you can pick up right where you left off. Thank you again for playing. I made this world in memory of someone very special, and it means everything to have you be a part of it. We hope to see you again in the full version. All right, well, that's good to know. That's good to know that that's where the demo ends. I didn't see anything with, like, multiple choices, which I'm wondering if maybe I'm remembering a different game, because, like I said, I've been looking at a lot of demos, and so sometimes they're bleeding into one another as far as, like, the information I'm picking up. But I don't think I would not recommend any of them. I like the fact that, I mean, I could see playing endless hours of Bookshop Simulator. I've already put over 12 hours into that demo. Even though it's all level capped and I've done all the upgrades and I can't unlock anything else, like I'm still like, I'll probably still keep playing it until I actually purchase the game every once in a while, because it's one of those games where you can just zone out and just get in the mode of just stock the shelves, buy new books, look for rare things, price, you know, clean up, pet your cat. The Tiny Bookshop demo definitely made me want to try it out. Definitely makes me want to pick it up. I like the fact that it's got those same kind of book selling elements that's in the Bookshop Simulator, but I like that there's a narrative going on. I like that there's some additional stuff. Like, as much as I've played Bookshop Simulator, I know there's a lot more in that game that's not in the demo that I would love to see, and that's why I'm definitely going to try and pick it up at some point in the future. Have no idea how long that'll take, but I think that Tiny Bookshop Simulator might get picked up before that, if I'm looking for a narrative, like the more narrative experience. There's also seems to be some more nuance to customer service in that game, which I'm interested in those mechanics. And so it's nice that the demo, even though it was only a 3-day demo, like in-game day demo, was really intriguing. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I think that's still definitely worth picking up at some point as well. But if I have to choose between the 3 demos, I mean, I know I only played 2 here, but the 3 that were kind of in consideration, I feel like this one just stole the show. Like, it was awesome. And I squealed a lot. Like, I'm sorry if I squealed loud enough to hurt anybody's ears. I try not to, and my sound settings are not perfect, but they should cut off, like, really loud noises. Anyway, yeah, I think this is going to be something, I think this is going to be the one that if I need to look at my budget again and just make sure I'm not misremembering or misadding some things. But, yeah, I think this is going to be the one I pick up and probably stream it next Thursday, because I don't think we're going to have new DDV stuff next week. I think we've got at least one more week in between, maybe 2. So that'll give me a couple weeks to... It's going to be really hard not wanting to play this game in between. I did squeal. Hopefully I didn't hurt your ears. But there were fairies and dragons and wisps and a little teddy bear, and I want to hold him. That's like, if I could have had that. But they obviously set you up to get that at the very last day and then be like, you can do this thing, and then not let you actually do it. And it's like, oh, you guys knew what you were doing when you did that to me. But his little yawn and his little wave, and the fact that, like, is he the only like animal you can save and befriend and have running around? Is because he obviously gives you benefits. Does that mean like later there'll be some other creature that you can, like, you have to only have one active in your shop at a given time, or can you have multiples? I don't know. Really curious about the dragon and the big turtle and some of those other locations. Is there going to be faster travel to get to some of those resources? I'm just, you know, they've put a lot into this game, and I really wasn't expecting it. So, yeah, I'm really into it. Oh, and Palia, you were not wrong about Dinkum. You were not wrong. And you were not wrong about Tiny Bookshop. I'm totally down. I just can't get all the games at once. But Palia, I feel like it's just a giant can of worms. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and it's going to be like potato chips. It's going to be one of those games where it's like, I'll just do one more little side quest and I'm going to go over here and I just need this one more thing. And then 4 hours later, I'm like, what the hell just happened to me? But yes, you are not wrong. You definitely get the vibe of the games I am into, at least sometimes. Now, sometimes I like scary things and more fighting, but I am, I don't know, a gamer of many interests, and you definitely know the games that I like when it comes to cozy games and things in this kind of genre. So I trust your recommendations. I know, right? Keep me busy until Autonomica is coming, though. And and the permission was officially in there to be able to stream it, which I've been fretting over. Because I'm like, I keep feeling like I'm hearing other people say it and not official statements. So the fact that it was in there was just like, yes. So Anyway, I gotta wrap it up because it's almost 11 o'clock and my husband's probably going, where the hell is my wife? So, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm planning on Dinkum on Sunday. I've got some stuff I'm working on. I'm getting ready to move animals across the map to where I've relocated Irwin. And I'm a bit nervous, but I've got the whole road fenced off. No, most of the road fenced off. So theoretically, I can take down the fence and then whistle them over and then close them off and then go get the next group. But it's 8 of each animal, so it's going to be kind of a to-do. I don't know if I'll get that done before stream or not, but that is what I am working towards, is relocating the ranch, because then I can move like my workbench and my crafting table and my cooking table and all of that stuff outside. And then maybe one day I'll actually do something really intentional with my interior of my home, but that's future me. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yes, I should be here on Sunday. It should be Dinkum. Next week, if I pick this up in between tonight and next Thursday, I will probably be playing this next Thursday. So, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.